Good evening, curling fans. Welcome into another broadcast here on Curdia TV. You will notice I have somebody new with me today. It is not Pim, so much
Not
better
Pim.
looking and so much nicer.
Not sure about that part.
Yeah. Welcome in Ashley Way. She's going to be subbing in for Pim. He was delayed or pulled off at the last moment, and Ashley agreed to fill in, and she's going to give us our expertise here. And there's Pim in the chat already that he is babysitting his own child tonight. So I guess it's just called parenting, isn't it?
It
It's
is
not
called
really
parenting, isn't
yeah.
it? Yes, I should have caught you on that.
So tonight we have a League B matchup between the Grey Ducks, who we saw on Thursday night, and their first appearance of the season, Jück coming from Germany. I believe they are from Hamburg.
Played in Hamburg. That's
should
nice.
know this. I should know this, but I never know where the German teams come from because we've got one team that's mixed and it throws me off. Anywho, so we're looking at some good action tonight. Now Tom is talking to us, and I don't know.
They're in shock because I don't look like Pim.
Yeah, the better Pim, yes. She's asking if it was a new Pim. This is the better Pim, yes.
Sorry, Pim.
Timo, good evening. Ashley is very loud.
There we go.
Okay, we
Good
will
test.
tune Ashley
Here's
down.
my surprise face. Okay.
There we go. How about
Is that
that?
better?
Sounds a little bit lighter to me, so I just want to make sure I didn't turn her completely off. We're changing because I'm using Pim's microphone and she's using mine, and my settings are a little bit different because I tend to not project as much as Pim, but hey, there we go.
I don't have that problem.
Oh, it's not her microphone, it's just her voice. Okay, Pim is trolling. Okay, so now we're going to turn you back up because screw Pim. He's trying to we're trying to be professional. He always gets on me about being professional, and then he starts making fun of us while
I am usually quite loud. He's not wrong.
cool. Yeah, we used to joke that if you ever came on the broadcast, you wouldn't need a microphone because you could just shout loud enough to hear or talk loud enough there. But Ashley is a very experienced curler. She is one of our loudest skips. I think it's between her and Caro, and I'm trying to remember who else is loud. John was an old Canadian guy who used to curl in the league, but he is no longer here. He was always one you never needed a microphone on. You could hear him wherever. But we digress. We're going to teach Ashley the ways of Curdia. She's already learned the controllers.
Yes.
I'm going to be taking Pim's job and taking care of the cameras. Hopefully, won't be messing it up. We're over on the C sheet tonight. So we do not have overhead cams, unfortunately, but we still give you some pretty good views of what is going on. So a little backstory on the Grey Ducks. So they are going to be challenging for the playing in the senior men's challenge later this month, going up against the Brewers Ducks and staying good with yours truly.
Conflict of interest.
A little bit, yes. So I am going to be completely biased in this one. I am going to just pick them apart and make them feel bad when they come back and watch this, if indeed they do watch it. Sometimes they don't. Some teams don't want to see themselves.
They won't want to see themselves after this one.
Probably not. No, I don't want to see myself after this one. Looks like they are doing their LSDs, so we don't have to stall for time very much more. So, Jück, we've seen them before. They were promoted from C to B after the last round. So this is the first time we've seen them in the B division here and this season. They played earlier today. I believe they lost to the Brewers Ducks.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe.
Pim can confirm.
Yeah, Pim can confirm. So, we're kind of trying to see how they're doing. They're doing their LSDs. They lost against the Brewers. Thank you, Pim. That's what Pim's good for, just being the fact checker. I'll just say all sorts of random things and Pim can just correct me on it. That'll be good. So they're both, Grey Ducks lost Thursday night, so they're looking to bounce back. Both these teams wanting to bounce back. Job is wrong. Yeah, Job was, yes, he had a very hard life in the Bible, but yeah, he is not commentating here tonight. It's going to be one of those nights. Maybe we should have beer instead of water.
Seriously.
At least we have a reason for this. But, they're getting set up for it. I think we're going to pop straight out onto the ice because, this has been fun, but I don't have anything prepared. But
Didn't you talk to me about one team is wanting to go back up to A and one
Oh,
team
yeah,
is
so we
trying
could
to
do that story. So
Yeah.
Grey Ducks, they got relegated from A to B. They're going to be trying to fight their way back up to the A division. That's where they're sitting pretty well in the standings at the moment. So even with the one loss, I believe they're sitting atop the standings. So they're going to want to continue that, win again, try to really put their place in there because it's tough getting out of B. These top two go up to A. Staying Good is going to be one of those teams that's going to be fighting for that place. Grey Ducks lost to Staying Good the other night. Mustache Man made a couple of incredible doubles. Dirk, for those of you who don't know who the legend of the Mustache Man is. So Jück promoted from C to B, looking to stay in the B division. Maybe even getting a promotion up to A. So
always fun.
they're gonna have to do some. They're gonna have to win some matches though.
Some upsets.
A little bit of upsets here. It's a tough division. I feel like the B is one of those ones where there's so many teams that have a chance to go up.
Yeah.
That is it's not easy, and it's only going to get harder next season when it splits into 2 B groups.
Ooh.
So it's going to be much tougher.
Okay.
All right, they are out on the ice. It looks like the Grey Ducks have the hammer, so we're going to update the scoreboard. Get that out there. We will go begin, and we will join in the action. We take our seats. I'll try to figure out which camera I need to control.
And I'll figure out which arrow I have to press.
Yes. They've already thrown one stone, so we can press it already. And again, there we go. So.
Good. Okay, I'll see it there. Got it.
Oops, there we go. That's a better view. We can see Seppa getting ready to throw his first stone of the evening. Weeper's staying off, indicating it's going to be about a 2 or a 3, so just outside of the tee line, or outside of the house. A little bit lighter than a 2. Well, it's a 2.
Not too bad, yeah.
No, didn't quite get over to the corner that they would have liked, but
They're looking to. What's happening at the other end? Are they guarding or drawing this one?
they are going for a guard. This one's
Okay,
biting
yes.
hard.
Yes, it is.
That's one thing we're going to see on this ice. The side by the wall, a lot more. You played there this morning,
Did.
so
It's going to curl a lot towards the wall and not so much away from it.
oops. All right, so we're a stone behind. There we go. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll just constantly
Now John
remind
has
you.
to do everything.
I will just constantly remind you.
All right, that's good.
Trying to get this one in behind, I believe, the guard. A little bit heavier. Trying to get this around. There's Gatling gun Tom with the da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's looking really nice.
That is going to get in around behind it.
Nice finish here, too. Great.
Fantastic stone from Seppa.
Oh, yeah, you got to take your gripper off.
See that quite often. Happens to the best of us. All right, coming with a little bit of weight on this one, feels like.
Are they hoping to get around with some mid-weight to that rock, or are they freezing?
Well, it looks like it's
looks like
dying.
it's lighter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is going to crash on it. Not a terrible miss. It does open things up there a little bit, so probably going to force Tom to... Oh, it looks like he wants to draw in behind it.
It should curl. Should curl nicely. Let's see.
Yeah. And that is one thing about some of like the... On the lower levels, you're looking at... You got to play your opponent as much as you play the ice, and sometimes the strategy is a little bit different, where it's like at a higher level, you might want to say, well, we're going to guard this off, we'll be happy just to protect the one, where sometimes you're playing against a team and it's like, well, you know, we can be a little bit more aggressive on this. We can try to get in there and get extras.
Oh, and that's unfortunate, because now you've given a nice center line guard for a hit and roll. Yeah, that was a nice opportunity to lie too with one berry.
Yep. So Roman looking to clear this one out and get underneath, put him in a pretty strong position. But this is the side that curls a lot. Yep.
This might be a nose or more. Oh.
That is going to... Now it opens things up. Yeah, Tom looking at that one over there on the right. Let's try to just tap onto it.
And I don't think you can get through that port for the yellow anymore, so he's pretty safe over there.
Background sound is a touch loud and cracking. All right.
Another thing for John to fix.
I will... have to do that in a moment. Let's follow the stone out from Chris first. That starts the curl.
Through nicely if they can hold the line.
Oh, that's going to be brilliant.
Nice.
Does get rid of it.
That's great.
Let's see what I can do about the background sounds. Oh, that would be why. Noise suppression was turned off, so that makes a big difference. Yes, now it's not so loud and deafening.
Better for us.
Yes.
All right. Gonna need to throw some good weight at this. Trust the ice.
Is that going to get around it? No, actually just
not.
Curled over quite a lot. Yeah, really having to learn that line, those lines over there.
Played on the sheet earlier, and it's a lot of trust. You've got to trust when it's really curly, and you also have to trust when it's really straight. It can be really hard to believe how far out you need to go, but you just have to believe it.
Yeah, we had the same issue last night where, okay, yeah, that open ice side really moves and the other one just doesn't. So what do you do here? Well, you just gotta believe in it.
That's right. Once you put the broom down, that's the broom. Nice come around here they're probably going for. They're saying it's up in weight right now.
4-5, yeah, should just be into the house.
Oh, 4-5, he's saying, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Line's looking quite good.
That is going
If
to just
short.
tap on it. Takes away the hit and roll, but there is sort of a double there, although James wanting to go for that hit and roll as well.
Yeah, I mean to lie second, but it's not to lie shot. So they hit it really thin.
There's also that red kind of in the back of the 12-foot that kind of could be a jam if they're not careful. This one coming in, it's going to get on the right angle. Runs that yellow back.
And just over the top.
Just over the top, but
Holds on for a second.
yeah, that could be narrows down the scoring area, so it's going to make it a little bit harder for the Grey Ducks to score a second. But yeah, they've got this tap back.
I can see why he's considering the tap back, because he's going to have to play the straight side for this.
Yep.
Difficult to bury here as a come around.
Looking at how he indicated, I'm thinking that the first option is this tap back, and if it happens to go around, well, I think if it goes around, it'll be.
I think he was just
deep.
indicating the weight he wanted, so he wants him to throw back 4 or back 8.
Yep.
I think is what he was saying.
Did the sweepers get on it too late? No, there it goes. Is that going to be enough? Just.
So close.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunate for that. It comes up just a little bit light. James looking at this come around, maybe the in off. There we go. We forgot we had the skip mics.
I've got the skip mics. I'm on the ball.
Hey, I completely forgot about it too. It's like, why is this? It's kind of quiet. It's like, oh yes, we're not hearing what the skips are saying.
Hey, hit and roll.
Gonna go for a hit and roll here. I also would have liked maybe the run back on this
Basically the
red.
same thing she just did, yeah?
Oh, yes.
What I
Oh,
want.
except
Oh.
that. Let's fix that. Nope. Telestrator's broke.
Okay.
No cool fun drawing for
Whoa.
Ashley.
I was looking forward to
Whoa!
It's cool when it works, but
Whoa.
it's very temperamental.
Whoa!
This one gets the yellow out, but stays there on the nose. So Tom with the decision here. What can he do?
Op kassa naar binnen komen en kijken wat er gebeurt. Ik zou
So
die wel langs hier pakken.
he's saying, let's
looking
go
at-
for
Die gaat
hit and
heel
roll,
moeilijk
and
Ja.
then let's see
curlen,
what
denk ik.
happens.
En ik denk
Whatever
dat
comes,
hier,
comes.
hier
So
zit wel wat keul op. Ik ga een 2,50 spelen.
I mean, it's
Of een 2,7.
almost red's easiest way in, too, is to come off that. So removing
Yeah.
it's a good plan.
yep.
Dat hem veel gaat vallen.
Because I don't think they can make it
bad.
worse. I don't think they could take out his own yellow and give red shot. So this is not a bad call here at all.
Probeer met die steen naar binnen te komen. Zolang dat die daar ligt, is dat ook een gevaar voor ons, hè?
Yep, exactly what he's saying is like that red is dangerous for us
Okay.
anyway. So if it's gone, the only thing they don't want is just a nose hit and leaving their shooter there. Even if it's too far wide, it over curls and goes out. I think it still should be all
Yeah.
right for them.
Agreed.
Yeah, and this is a new line
What?
going from inside to
Oh!
outside. You can see it starting to curl. Oh, he gets it.
Oh, what
Oh,
a nice
that's
shot.
brilliant. All right, we are clicking the button. That's the one I
That was
forgot to tell
great.
you about, the
Oh.
shot of the match. So if you at least see something you like, you press the blue button
Oh,
there.
cool.
And
Excellent.
that
These
was a
3 dead buried. Wow.
that is a fantastic stone there from
Ja.
from Tom.
Alleen,
Let's see if I can
som
get
liggen,
a
hè.
good view of that. We can see it there.
Ja,
Oh,
ik heb er nog
still
een, hè.
2. Not not quite 3, but still, that's going to be really tough for Jeck to do anything about.
He's
Or do you
forced
like
to
the
draw on the
hit?
straight side.
Yep, this is going to be tough to
Draw.
get into.
Draw.
It's going to have to be so tight to that guard. Now, it does start to curl
Yeah.
a little bit once it crosses the hog line, but it's not nearly as severe as the other side.
No.
This is all about weight and line. It needs both here.
Way at the end if it needs it, but it looks a little hot. Well,
Okay, hot's not good. Line's looking pretty close. Oh, that's playing it real tight. I think
Goes
he might.
around, but
Oh, goodness, the line on this has been amazing. Is it going to hold on for any of it? No.
oh,
unfortunately not.
wow. That's a tough break because that was such a good line.
Yes, it was.
That's
Wondered if
really
you should-
hard. You can see it. It just
but I
ends
asked you
up
from the other
outside
side, 'cause I
the
didn't know if you
four.
tried to run the red.
Unfortunate for James. So this is going to leave Tom with a draw for 3.
Is it for 3 or 4?
3.
Oh, okay.
So
What angle are you seeing?
30?
this one.
20?
Hang on, Oos, we'll
Die
go
lijn?
here. Give me the camera
Moet hem dan
so you
Dolly.
can see it there.
Yes, I
Huh?
can.
Yeah. So
20, want die van alle de sectie waren snel, hè?
so
Oh, dear goodness me. We are reading a fun fact in the chat here. The Broomies, which is the team I play on, actually, has scored 70 stones in 4 games so far. So, yeah, we're heading for 100, apparently, is our goal. Thanks, Pim, for that.
no mercy from the Broomies in the C division. Oh, you're new to curling? Too bad.
Oh,
Let's go for drinks.
Now this is gonna be wide. It's not gonna. It's just gonna be well outside of the.
Yeah.
sit.
Wanting it to sit just to bite, but nope, not
A little
quite
deep.
enough. Yeah, maybe we have. Oh,
we have
maybe
a
it
measure?
is.
Oh,
Laat de
really?
vice keep zo nog eens.
Was I not
Back.
supposed to do that?
Not yet.
Sorry.
Oh, the vices are gonna have to look at definitely 2.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
Chris, what did you do?
No. Now it's 2.
Now it's 2.
It's 2. It's just 2.
Nee, deze.
No,
Deze
he
wel.
thought it was the
No.
back one, and
Deze. Ja.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay,
now it's
yeah.
2.
Okay, that's
So
always unfortunate when
Je gaat
there's
het
a
nooit weten.
miscommunication.
yeah. Okay, so now we do 2-2.
Okay.
That'll update. So update the score, and then we move to the next.
Got it.
So then that updates
Ja,
the
ik
camera.
heb
So on the
er
last
zat er
stone, we just
laatst
have to
over
remember,
To
Ah.
wait and then score first.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
and then
Ja,
we
ja,
can
zo
switch
dient het
over and
elkaar.
show this. Okay. So we'll mute those guys while we get
Yes.
the cameras all in position. Let's see, this one's okay. So we're gonna swap to here. Yeah, that's always tough, you know. And if it comes down to that one stone at the end, that will, you know, they'll be
Yeah.
kicking themselves for that. But
Yeah. Oh, it happened in much more intense situations, like in finals at international events too. It's
Yeah.
horrible. Or when your foot just gets in the way and you knock a rock and it's over.
all right, so Seppa will be starting things off in end number 2 for the Grey Ducks as they lead Jück 2-0. Really strong end there from Grey Ducks. I feel like they were kind of in control the entire time, and
The other team was playing chase. But I was impressed with their ability to come around that guard. Too bad they were a little deep. But
yeah, that was a great stone there. We're gonna have to teach Tom the give him some media training. He's very good about standing in the camera lines. But we kid because honestly, they need to play their match, so they need to not worry about the cameras. But I do love to tease them that sometimes we have amazing shots we can't use because somebody's fat head is in the way.
The downside to being so tall and blocking camera
Yep.
angles.
Yeah, we've been pushing the club to raise the lights so we could get better angles, but obviously it's an expense that maybe they don't necessarily want to take on.
Trying to set up a corner guard here. It's looking okay.
This one's fine, maybe a little bit on the wideish side, but Up that side, that could still be in the way of a
Yeah,
draw if
it
you
could.
get things in the wrong spot. A little bit of a discussion of what they need to do, and pretty sure it's just a center guard or come into the top of the house. For some teams, it's a big surprise if they get up to A division and then they have to play with the time clock or thinking clock because
Yes.
some go through they've got the routine, which is fine, but sometimes they're a little bit slow about it.
Okay, and so B, there's no time clock.
There's no clocks.
Only
no.
in A.
Only in the A division, yep. This is going to chip off their own stone. Where is it going to end up? Well, it splits their own guards for them.
Helping the other side on that.
Yeah, nice little double guard over there on the side. James saying, let's put one back there. So Julian getting the call for the come around.
That's looking to me like quite wide line for what they're looking to do, but sometimes it depends on the release.
Yeah, this side doesn't really curl a lot, but then as soon as we say that, then it starts to bite the line. Once it's in the middle, this is looking pretty good, to be honest.
It is.
They're
You can
going to
drag it
sweep
back
this
there
one.
a little bit.
Try to get this one buried.
It's looking great.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Half berry's pretty good.
Brings those guards into play. Tom saying, well, you know what? We do a little bit of lightweight takeout, get over the nose. We saw it's curling enough that it will, if they get it around that yellow, they can roll that to the outside. That's just confirming the weight that they want. So you'll see a lot of teams that will use hand signals for weight. So 5 generally means above the tee line for a lot of teams. But honestly, I think for Gray Ducks, I think it means actually just behind the tee line. This one is going to be a little bit wide. So it depends on whether you use the 10 count or the 7 count.
Okay.
So what is your tee line? If you're on a 10 count, it's 7. If you're on a 7 count, it's 4.
Okay.
So if they're and I believe they use the 7. So the 5 means
Interesting.
just a little bit heavier than tee line.
Okay.
That's how a lot of the Belgian teams do it. We use the 10. I think about it. It's probably split 50-50.
Okay.
And so not really sure why. Sometimes it's easier just to shout a number.
Yeah.
But sometimes you would think, hey, just top 12, top 8
Yeah.
might be easier.
Well, and then if you're using different systems, you got to make sure everyone's speaking the same language.
Yes. Yes, I played in a Bonspiel a couple weeks ago with some Canadians, and they time back line to hog line instead of T line to hog line.
That's
so
what I do too.
that
Good old
is
Canadian.
confusing as because like me, it's like I've not even left the hack when the stone touches the back line because I'm tall. I
Yes,
stretch
that's
out,
true.
so that's for me. It's like I'm still in the hack.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So going for the second time at this one. Seppa trying to hold the line. This one's curling. I think it's going to catch on that yellow. It does split some open.
Definitely seeing more curl there.
Yeah, I think as it's getting the stones go close, the lines go close to that center line, it's really falling off. Whereas if it's just outside the tram track, it's staying a little bit more straight.
Yes, indeed. I feel like they should get extra points for the jackets.
Should have some kind of style awards.
I'm
you know,
loving the
it's-
90s retro vibe. It's just
I
happy.
I do really like the jackets too. And you know, we like to encourage all the teams to have like the same uniform, the same jacket. That way it looks nicer on camera.
There you go.
You know, we see the Smeric Luxkin guys on the sheet next to us. They've got the same jackets this year, which is nice, a nice touch. You know, I'm partial to the Broomies, you know, color scheme, the pink, black, and white.
It's
you
pretty
know,
sharp.
pretty, yeah.
And Rob has one too. He's just hiding it under his sweater because he's playing skip and I think he's cold.
Oh.
But it is there.
Right, going third time's a charm at these stones over here on that right side of the house. Stefan's turn to throw a little bit of a hack weight-ish at it, maybe a little bit heavier than hack.
There it is, riding that line a little bit.
So it comes off. Is that going to look all right? It's going to actually flash
Actually not,
by.
yeah.
Ooh. That one just seemed to hang on the line, like where some of
It
the other
did.
stones have kind of really come off it. That one seemed to hang
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it spent a little too much time on the other side of the line to catch up.
Now, what do you feel
Interesting.
like they're kind of going back and forth on this? What would you do as a skip
What
here?
would I do? I definitely split house at this point. I think those rocks are pretty difficult to reach. So I'd be pretty tempted to split the house, I think, now. Because what you could do here is end up making it easier for the other team to make contact with your rock if you don't bury it perfectly.
I see. Pim asking, where is the duck mascot? And it's, I don't know, actually. Didn't see it. I wonder if that's Guy's responsibility, and since he's not here, it's not here.
Saw a dino out on the ice today.
That was for, well, Jennifer is on the way here. What's going on? Do we see it or not? A little bit of a tap.
It's actually an okay outcome. Didn't leave any easy doubles of any kind. Can't get shot if you hit it. So I'd say that's a pretty okay outcome.
The dino was from Jeck, the Cologne team.
Okay. Yeah.
Obviously, Tom ignoring your stance that there is not really a double there. He's going to try it anyway.
Is he trying the double? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Possibly. I think that, I mean, the most important is just get something out of there, clear out that top.
Yeah.
If they can get the right angle. This one, oh, see Stefan's head in the way. Gets rid of it, but sitting there, they are not shot.
Oh. And now you can get a nice roll and bury it and block the freeze, which I like.
Yep.
And even nosing it is actually fine.
Sweepers on this one straight out of the hand.
And now she's yelling, whoa, so maybe a little excited out of the gate there.
Oh,
It's
that's
okay.
gonna get it, and it's going to
Roll
roll
it,
out to the
roll it,
other
roll it.
side, so you're going to get the split house anyway.
Getting the
So
split house.
nice job from Jennifer. Now it's going to let Tom kind of think that
Yeah.
the freeze is still out
I
there.
think that's the shot to call now. And
Right.
we need.
And yeah,
them
now they're
here.
looking as like how
Oh.
much. Oh yeah, I forgot they were talking.
We missed their convo, sorry. They said something like, let's freeze over
Yes,
here.
ik weet
Ja.
het. Ja. We zijn het aan het proberen herstellen, maar dat duurt even. Ja, liggen, ja. Ja. Als die daar
Yeah,
zo
we,
wat
we
achter
saw
kan
them
liggen,
initially
dan,
putting
hebben zij
putting
wel een
this
moeilijk shot, hè.
room well wide, but it's now,
320.
yeah, they brought it in. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, how much is this going to curl? This is the part where do you have that confidence and that trust in your line?
Exactly. Looks like a nice release.
Wat is dat? Wat is dat?
I have no idea what he's saying there.
Nope, me neither. I can't help. Oh, oh. He put his hand up. I thought that meant heavy, but now he's looking like he might sweep it.
Well, it's not really curling like they wanted. I think the weight's pretty good, but
It is.
just didn't curl like they wanted
Yeah.
it to.
It's very release sensitive, so if you've got a more positive release, it's not going to go like it does if you're a bit softer.
Yeah.
Die was wel
Ja,
op
Tom-
lijn. Die was wel op lijn.
Tom
Oh.
tends to have a more active release.
Yes.
He also sometimes tries to be too precise with the stones, and we saw it the other night on Thursday. He left a couple of wide open draws
just
into the
control weight,
house, left
yeah.
them short because he was trying to be too perfect with it.
I see.
And that's maybe the only real criticism I see in his game sometimes is that it has to be centimeter perfect and it's a little bit light.
Yes.
And it's because you're just trying too hard to
Yeah.
not be long.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one he's sweeping because his release looks a bit softer.
Yep, and this one you can see it is starting to curl over.
I think he's
He's
going to get enough of that, but he's going to leave a pocket.
Yep, exactly
Yeah,
what
I
we're
gave
seeing
him a
there.
pocket.
Yep, and that's exactly what
There
he
we go, we're on the
says.
same page.
It's always nice when the skips say exactly what you
Yes.
say.
I am not way off the mark.
Ja, ik zou het toch echt nog minder durven pakken. Ja, hij moet
he's
hier
gonna-
landen, hè.
He's going to take less ice on this one because, yeah, his doesn't curl as much as before, so... And they don't even necessarily need to get rid of that red one. They just want to, like,
Oh, they
force the
don't
one.
want to. Well, they don't want to
Was
get
er
rid of
juist
it
3-10,
probably,
hè?
right? Like, I think aren't they just
Just
trying to
this-
tap this a little bit? And,
Yeah, they're just trying to
and
like,
have
kind
the
of
keep
tuck
the
it in there.
backing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And speaking about not being
Laat
totally
maar toe
perfect,
komen.
he can afford to tap it a little bit, and it'll be very difficult to remove without jamming. This is one of those shots you just definitely do not want to come up light on. Put that in out again, so we'll see what happens.
Sweepers are staying off it.
I might be saying sweep
ga
to
vallen nu.
this, please. Curl.
Going to
looking
get over.
Quite nice if it stops.
Just
Too
taps
much of a
over.
bounce.
So
Is that the
hit
same
and
amount of ice?
stick for
Is that the
5
same amount of ice?
for Jück.
And how
Okay.
things turned around.
Yep. We saw this on Thursday night with Grey Ducks. They scored 3 in the first
Same
Yeah.
shot.
and then gave up 4 in the second. So it really went back and forth.
Yeah.
Tim, good evening. I would say buenas noches, but that's Spanish and not Portuguese.
Boa noite.
Buenas noches, yeah.
Boa noite. Tell me if I got that right.
Whoa.
See if we got something, and there we go. There is the hit
Count 'em
and
up.
stick for 5. So
I'll
Good end,
take
guys.
close.
Good end. Good end.
next. Oh. All right. So good end there from Jück. Way to bounce back from giving up that 2. You know, they were
Yes.
still in it on that last end, and I feel like this one they really had things in
Yes.
control.
Yeah.
Grey Ducks making some, missing those takeouts, going after the reds on the side of the house.
They got caught in a tough spot in the ice.
Yeah,
And it just
yeah.
kept getting them.
There. We take control over that. We go. We're all good.
See no rocks up there.
Oh, there we go. We do ends, we do chapter,
Great.
and there we go.
Bingo.
Now, here we start the third end. Julian leading things off for Jück.
Daniel saying hi to us right now.
Daniel, good evening. Welcome in. Good to see you. From Luxembourg. So we have Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal in the house at the moment.
Very
Ooh,
cool.
Good corner guard there. Not what you really want to start out with, but it is out of the
Sure.
house, so it is. Can't go after it just yet.
Right. 3 guards on. And tap it. You can move it.
Yep.
Not that you want to, I don't think here.
Well, you could always tap it into the house and then take it out after.
Yeah.
Sweeper's getting on it now. Looks like it's coming down.
Line's looking really good.
Wow, that's going to be really nice. Right where they wanted that, getting it in. Got to try to curl it at the end.
There's that. Yeah.
Just stays out. I really thought that was going to come around and get buried, but that unfortunately leaves it sitting out there.
Calling a freeze on this. I'm not sure if I understand that because you're up by 3 points. One might say that's overcomplicating things a bit, but see how it plays out.
That's always the interesting thing, is to see how the different skips call things. Now this one is curling over quite a bit. This seems to have, I don't want to say picked something because it didn't go over that hard, but
Nice and close on weight.
I like that position. It's a
not bad
good,
at
that's
all,
a really
actually.
good miss there,
Yeah.
I think, you know, if you want to call that a miss. And I guess from what they called, you know, pretty good.
Weight-wise, pretty good. Little over curl, but still you're in the zone. And maybe you know your player can throw draws a little stronger than hits. Who knows if that played into it?
Yep.
And that was a good throw on weight for sure.
Yeah, a good skip will kind of, play the strength. If you can't throw a takeout, let's throw some draws. Try to bring this one around the other side. Starting to curl very slow.
Oh yeah, that one's really
Corner.
coming off the center there.
Right on the line you want for a corner guard, just a little bit on the higher side, especially with the break, you know, the curl going that direction.
Definitely, you can get around.
Daniel breaking out the Excel sheet to take notes on his opponents here in the B division. Don't forget your note to make your marks for the stones there, Daniel. I don't think he actually has a stone book, but you know, you never know. Some guys might.
Start now. It's never too late.
This one curling out wide. It's going to chip on
Oh,
their
we're gonna have
own.
something.
Something's moving.
Interesting.
Yeah, opens brings that yellow out into the open, so
I just missed that one. Sorry.
not a terrible miss on that. You know, it's not obviously what they were going for, but the results is something useful for them. It's going to force Grey Ducks to do something here that maybe they're not ready to do yet.
If they make this shot, it's a split house, which with hammer is a good thing for them.
Yep.
Op een hakje.
Back weight.
Vier.
T-line he wants to draw.
Yep, just
Interesting.
going to draw onto it. Yep. Thomas setting up so far wide, he's not even in the split screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are dangerous stones going
Dat gaat traag zijn, hè?
very
Come
wide.
on, come on, dat gaat traag zijn.
Then you don't know how the ice is going to be out there. It could be a bit slower, untouched territory.
Yeah, that's what Tom was saying. Is like, this can be slow. Come on, come on.
Stop.
Better to not have it over and guard the shot for next
dan-
time. So he's
Ja,
saying
is,
don't
ik
sweep.
moet aan een
Yep.
take-out vragen. Ja.
Yeah, next
Sorry.
time he's going to
Yeah.
ask for a takeout.
Yeah.
But now they know. Like it's sometimes you have to waste a stone to get a feel of a line you don't know, and it's like, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So, opportunity for Jeck to split the house, to be honest.
Yes, right to it. Right to it.
Sweeper's working this, holding it on the line. And there it goes. And kind of trickles in behind that guard a little bit. So half buried.
Definitely an okay setup.
Even with curl, he had more handle on it, but it still moved a lot.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Whoa! Whoa!
This feels heavy. I think they wanted this one a little bit lighter, but it is going to start to curl. There it goes.
Fall.
Really wanting more. Is it going to
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah,
over
yeah,
there?
Ja,
Not
dat zit nog
quite.
buiten.
Just a little bit too heavy. A little bit outside. Yeah, Grey Ducks are going to have to find those takeouts on the front end if they're going to start getting back into this game.
Yeah.
Or if they're going to prevent Jeck from really running away with it.
Yes, agreed. And that's a spot they knew. Their skipper threw that nice hit and roll there too, the exact same line in the first end.
Yeah, I think he just was a little bit wide on his release there, and yeah, just never had a chance to come back. Possibly even a little bit heavier than they needed on it.
Whoa! Line's good. Yep.
Oh, now the sweeper's got on it. See, there it goes. Like there's
Whoa.
certain spots with a certain
Whoa.
weight, it just takes
Yep.
off.
Yep, for the
does.
tap here.
So
For the
there's a
tap.
little bit of a
He
tap.
wants to bounce a bit and block that
Well,
path.
well, good.
Actually, a nice outcome.
Yeah, that's really good. You really, that's kind of the only way it could have been better is if it was just slightly tucked behind that yellow,
Yeah.
but that's still a pretty good
Yeah.
good spot there.
There's definitely no hit on that spot. Yeah. Left with considering the freeze. And it's time to find your draw weight, so I like this call.
Well, he's still
Unless you open
contemplating.
things up.
Yeah, he was contemplating, do we go for this hit back there, try to roll underneath, and then go
Yeah.
after this later, but they're going to try to go for it now.
Yeah.
Yep. Just making sure that they're both on the same page where it needs to go. Sweepers seem a little unsure. Now Seppa goes for it. Then he's
Come.
off.
Ja, man!
Yeah, this one is
You don't want this to
starting
be
to
short.
curl. Oh, this one is going to chip off that
bedoel.
red.
Get really chip if it
Deze is
chips.
echt niet goed. Dit was
Ja,
wel
dat-
goed van lengte, hè? Nee.
He liked the length, but just, yeah, over curled. I think it was a little bit light, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
think
Top
needed
four.
just a little bit more, but probably needed a bit more ice as well.
Yeah.
See, isn't it fun being here in the booth? You're the best curler in the
Yeah,
world.
we know what we're doing. We can't make mistakes over here.
Nope. They just need to do what we say.
Exactly. Especially when we tell them after they've already missed.
Well,
We're really clever.
well,
We got here. Trying to come around. That's looking like it's wide and heavy.
Is going to be a bit heavy. We do not have an angle. There we go.
Bit of a
it's okay.
Goes out the back, unfortunately. So, yep, another opportunity here. Now they've got that
That's heavy.
opened
you
up
see
there.
that nice line again. Yeah.
Tim saying that he liked the weight on the previous stone. Just a little soft release.
I
Yep.
agree with the release definitely.
A little bit better.
Yes,
a little
Seppa!
bit tighter. Need to get on it harder, though.
Halt!
There's
Lots
the
of
Gatling
urgency in the
gun.
voice.
Is this going to
We're
get it
gonna
around?
contact it. We're gonna make contact. We're just not gonna roll.
Ja, mooi.
Okay, that's actually very nice.
That's a great stone there. I like that one a lot.
Got a bit of a tuck. Yep.
We'll give it a little tap.
Shot of the match.
Maar zie je?
It's a highlight, at the very least, you know,
Indeed.
for the content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was going to crash on the red, even
Yeah.
It moves. They're all moving.
so.
Yeah.
But he got it over there. They got it around. Sitting shot, half buried.
And now red has to throw the tricky line.
All right, just a little quiet takeout, yeah? Little,
But they don't need it buried. To be honest, I think even if he's
You're right.
a little bit on the
Key is
inside and it
contact.
rolls over,
Maybe not even
then
Absolutely.
control.
Even
Yeah.
rolling behind center is great, actually.
yeah, yeah, they don't have the hammer, so
Yep.
oh, straight off his hand. He's calling for it.
Yep.
There it goes. Yeah,
And
you
there
can
it
see
is,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Hard.
And there's very different releases on these
Hard.
teams, so rocks are not behaving the same way.
And that's going to catch underneath and roll the
Good.
third shot.
Good job. Nice.
Yeah, that one
Nice.
really just kind of took off on him, almost straight out of his hand.
Yeah. And yeah, are we sure that yellow is
Jullie
shot
Frans?
over the red at the back
En ik
there?
zou precies toch hierop willen spelen, hè?
Can look.
Met een 2-7 of zo. Zoiets? Ja.
Yeah, red. Maybe.
Yeah, it's tough to see from where we're sitting. But I think
If
it's
Tom
the
is-
easiest
If Tom is going for this one, it
Yeah.
must think that he must think that it is
shot. Yeah. Oh, now that I look at it this way, I'm not sure it's easier than a draw. But it, yeah. I like the ice.
Die
Board
moet
weight?
goed zijn.
Tell me what he's calling weight-wise. I'd go board on this, I think.
2-7. Op die achterste.
Yeah,
we
they're
moeten
looking
die hebben.
for
Want dan liggen we met
hack
2 shots.
between hack and board.
Dat-
Yeah,
dat is
I
het
like
plan.
that. It's good ice for that.
2-7. Die gaat vallen, hè?
It's
klaar
going
is,
to
hè?
curl, so
It will.
he's got to be on the line.
Ja, ja, sippen! Ja, sippen!
Calling for line. Trying to hold this one as best he can.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's going to
Uh-oh,
catch
this is
on
not-
that red
this is not what he
from
wanted.
way inside. Chris trying to sweep it through the back,
All right.
or at least it's
Sorry, jongens.
not
For
making
now,
it
no harm.
worse than it was, but
Now
Ja,
there's
het
a
is te traag, maar-
very open yellow rock.
I almost think on this one they would want, Jeck will want the red to roll back underneath. Or even stay in the middle, honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
block the
Right,
path.
same
Block the
thing.
path
How are
to
you
the
getting
draw,
in?
yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
There's no guard in front of it now, so same shot.
Yeah, definitely mission 1 is remove that yellow rock.
Yeah.
And then if you can roll in a bit, that's great. Let's see. That's it.
Yep.
Let's see.
Straight again. He's throwing the same stone as last time. There's
Yep.
less, but that's really curling. Is
Yep.
that going to get enough?
Right to it. Right to
It's
it.
gonna really catch enough of it. Yep, he
Ah.
does.
Oh, but unfortunately,
Okay.
Sugar rolls out.
No, that's good.
Still good for the
But,
force.
yep, force to 1 here.
Yep.
Now the question is, do the Grey Ducks have the weight dialed in? Because they've thrown a lot of takeouts on this one, a lot of
Yes.
up weight
Good
shots. So we're really gonna need to figure this out. It's not the time for Tom to be too precise. Needs to get into the house.
Yeah,
Back of the 8 foot is just as good as the front, so
that's right. Got some tolerance there.
SEPA indicating 4 T-line on their scale. This feels a bit heavier than that, to be honest.
Definitely not staying close.
And this is
man.
going to be heavy. James is going to sweep this
So
as
not
much as he
holding on?
can, and no, it carries out. So I believe 1 red.
Well, it's
Steal of 1. So we click the red one. Nope,
This
that one. Yep. Oh no, we only wanted it once. That's okay. Yeah, it's slow on that.
it's slow, and so then I get
There we go.
impatient, and then
There it goes. It doesn't show up there, but it's fine. We jump to the next.
wasn't it?
Don't worry about this.
Okay,
we just
excellent.
look at the scoreboard on the screen. That's
Got
the
it.
most important.
Okay, good.
Because what I can do is that it will force it to fix it. So there we go.
Great.
All right.
Oh,
So
jongen, jongen, jongen.
we'll let Tom grieve in peace. Set up for the next. Alrighty then. So Julian is going to be starting things off for Jück here in the 4th after a successful steal. Jück leads the Grey Ducks 6-2. Oh, do we have
Rolling
our
a little
first
bit.
bit of skip sweeping? We do. We love that on this channel. They don't do it enough, the lazy bums.
Everybody
We don't
needs
want
some
a corner guard.
exercise.
This one, well, it's
Yeah,
definitely
we're
guarding
over
the.
curling on our center line guards there.
We don't have hammer.
A polite way of saying it, yes.
It's like maybe a little bit wide on it.
It
You
wasn't
know.
gonna hog either, yeah.
So, and the good thing is it's far enough outside that it's not even really going to help the Grey Ducks with it. So, not an ideal
No.
opening stone, but not a
Ja,
disaster
let's
either.
go.
That's right.
Ja, liefst erin. Liefst erin. Ja, erin, hè.
So I think they're just trying to improve on that corner guard.
Yeah. Well, he said at least get it in.
Oh.
It's getting in. But I thought he would say meaning in the house, but I
Okay.
guess maybe he meant
Get it over.
over. Yeah. They do get to start off with something. They can kind of use that over there. Really kind of put something edge of the house and
Yeah.
then use that possibly to score later.
Narrow.
Trying to come up the wall side here to
Oh.
get back on the middle. There's a
It's
starts
on
to
its own
break.
end, yeah.
They're thinking it's heavy.
It does
It's on its
feel
own back 12, yeah. Or through, yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
that one's
through.
just carrying. Tom's gonna sweep this just to make sure, but yeah, I think that's gonna get
stick.
all the way through. Oh,
just holds
John's
on.
wrong. What a surprise. I got something
Hashtag
wrong.
John's wrong. I get
Yep.
to say that.
Yep. Dimut Hudsein. He told me he does that on purpose because he knows we're watching.
Ja, Verlaan. Ja, Verlaan.
This was really,
Yes, for line.
yeah, he's
Hans,
trying to
come
get this
on.
one around that
Looking
yellow.
good to me.
Oké, mooi,
Looking
mooi, mooi.
really
Inderdaad, hè.
Yeah, want it to the house.
Nice
Liefst
and
hoog,
buried.
liefst hoog.
And there you go.
Oké, goeie steen.
That's a great stone. If you've got that, you take advantage of it. James will say, okay, we're gonna put
Play
something
to
on
the
top of it,
lanes.
try to see what happens, and sort of plays into the hands of the Grey Ducks at this end. But you're up by 4. Take away their scoring opportunities.
Whoa. Whoa.
Starts to
Close.
go.
Close.
Just stay close. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's going to easily be
Sit-
by the
sit
guard.
rock.
Is that going to
it
sit
stop?
down? Nope, that's going to stay just a little bit wide.
And a bounce and how far out? Okay. It's not nothing.
Barely touched the line. Okay. Yeah.
Oké, thank you.
Oh, I think there was some kind of touchstone maybe. They had a conversation.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I didn't see anything, but not always easy to
Zal daar
pick
een
up
5,
little...
een 5 op spelen.
Yeah, so you see Tom indicating a 5, that's the back of the house weight.
Okay.
So wanted to get this a tap here. Jeroen, good evening.
Hi.
How is everything up in Zoetermeer? I know they're up, Team Verreken is up there
Come
for
on.
their last weekend of training before the Euros.
Stefan.
Stefan to try to hold the line.
Ja,
Seb
hard.
helping out. This one's coming around. And that's going to
mooi.
get on it. And moves it out. And there you go. Job done.
Job done.
So I believe he was calling hack weight on this.
Yep. Does look
Yep.
close.
Gotta stay tight.
Whoa.
The weight's enough to... No, okay, it's got to curl more, actually.
Gonna get the
Okay,
yellow,
good.
but
Good weight.
it's gonna stay out in the open there.
Okay.
Probably the only little criticism you can have with that one. Still gets the first job done, get rid of it, force the other team to throw something. They could miss it as well, so him paying attention to the broomies in the background and seeing that they're up by 5 early on against Smerodlokska.
It's a
5
fun.
more towards our 100
Oh.
goal there, Pim.
Yep.
Oh.
I would say, 3-1-1, they're a little bit
Wachten,
behind
wachten.
pace,
Als je kunt
You guys were
wachten,
using
hij
all the
moet er
big
wel
crooked
uit, hè.
numbers this
Hij moet
morning.
eruit, hè.
Yeah, that's true.
This is going to get onto the nose, a little bit of a roll to the outside. Did it have enough weight to get it out the
Voilà,
back?
perfect.
It did.
Tom making sure it does go.
Control.
Control. Oh, interesting.
It's definitely more.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody has their own speed for control, so
That's true, too.
Whoa.
my control weights tend to be a little bit on the lighter side, so they give me a
Whoa.
lot of ice sometimes. This one, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to get enough over there.
No.
Just a touch wide.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's always hard when you're giving the up weight stuff a little bit off.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, let's split the house here. Keep the center open. Try to get some more things in there, to stones in the house to score.
Daar is perfect.
We were saying this the other night, like perfect for varying degrees of perfect, for varying definitions of perfect, but he really likes this line. All about the weight,
mooi hoor.
and that looks really good.
It does. Now you're looking
Just-
at 3. You're split. You're
Yep.
guarded. Red is going to have to get itself out of trouble.
Yep.
Guess a hit and roll over in front
Same
of that
way.
yellow is the next move.
Yeah, I think so.
But I guess a roll under is okay too, as long as you keep on to second shot.
Whoa. Whoa.
Looks like better line this time. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
this one's looking pretty good. Are we gonna have a good view on this?
Oh,
No! Oh, the camera angle
no.
fooled us.
Oh.
That one actually did look like it was getting
Ouchies.
over. So Grey Ducks wanting to use some big numbers here if they can.
Yes.
So
That
get
is
another one
perfect.
out on the other side. Oh, perfect for varying definitions of perfect, possibly. Looks pretty good.
Blijft hangen.
Yeah.
Ongelooflijk.
And they're starting
Yeah,
to
it's that center line. He's saying this one just hanging out
Okay.
there.
Ja, zit even. Ja, binnenplan. Halt.
Oh, yeah,
Halt.
good call. So
No,
plan
no,
B
no,
to sweep
no.
for line
Come on,
to hold
Stipper,
on
come
to the
on,
backing
come on.
there.
Oh, come on, blijven
Yeah,
vegen,
gotta
blijven
freeze
vegen,
up
blijven
against that
vegen.
red. There, it's a good
Ja,
shot.
oké, mooi.
Good,
great.
good audible there from Tom to really get that
Ja,
stone.
ik heb hem gezien. Ik wist hem.
And I still want to hit this and come
He's-
over here, right?
Patting himself on the back there, as he should. That was a
can't
that
come
was
to
a
this
good
one,
call
I'm
from
trying
the
to
skip
come
to see that. Okay, it's not curling over. It's a little bit on the heavier side.
Yeah.
Bring it
Definitely.
back there.
Make the best of what you've got.
That's true.
All right, what are we liking here? Do we like that call or do we like the same call,
yeah,
roll
okay.
big? No, I don't like this
And
call.
if I overcurl, like something like this is okay too,
Oh.
right?
You've
Yeah.
got to hit something
So-
up for. Let me know if you disagree with me, viewers, but I'm hitting something.
Yeah, I think
Because
for
even
it,
giving 3, you're up 1 with hammer. You don't want to give a chance to give up 5 and suddenly be down. That'll be a huge momentum shift.
yeah, Yeah, you really don't want to have that roller coaster going back and forth.
Gonna try to freeze there in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't like the freeze on the back one just because it's so far behind the tee line.
Yep.
Now, granted, they'd be locking it in and they'd be taking all the other stones from counting, but
Yeah,
it's still
it's
such
tough to do a perfect lock in. If he does, then we'll press that button for sure. But
seems quite wide. But he's got that softer release, so this might actually come over.
Oh, if you can't. Yep.
yeah,
Julian,
agree with
Julian?
you, Tim.
Only Julian. Whoa.
Double on the left. From my angle, it looks. Yep. I agree.
This is going to just squeeze by. Oh,
And
That's-
that's what you didn't want.
yep. Yeah, Tim going for the double on the left. Plan B
Wie?
rolling in front of him.
Daar gaan ze
Ja.
daar op vlammen, hè?
I think that's
Nee?
also a product of him thinking about the hit and then
Ik heb ook
throwing the
schrik dat ze
freeze
daar
and
echt... Dat
not
is
being
altijd zo'n
totally
lastige
locked in and
situatie, hè?
convinced.
Ja,
Ja.
ja.
Of hier.
Ja.
En alles open houden.
Yeah, honestly, there's really not a bad place for them to put anything other
Zeg
than.
je?
I don't necessarily think
Ze
the
gaan dat
freeze here
proberen, hè? Ja.
No.
is a
Yes.
great stone either.
Huh.
I would much rather something high in the house.
Well-
Although that would leave an opportunity
Kind of like a
for
guard to
Jeck
come around.
to come around. Yeah, so yeah, maybe just putting it out there
I
over on
actually
that
like
side.
tapping the one on the left.
Speel ik daar een
I think if you
take-out op,
play
hè? Een peel.
the
Maar dan moet de mijne wel hier liggen.
the out turn tap on that one, you're not going to leave yourself in a bad position.
Hier?
And with those rocks
nee,
being
nee.
behind, you
Die
should
komt
be
niet
able to
over die
remove
lijn, ja.
anything red comes down to.
Ja.
We'll see. Maybe.
Tenzij dat jij nog een ander idee hebt. Hey, pak dit blauw of rood-wit. Die valt echt niet veel. Ja,
There's a lot
dat
of
mag.
places you can leave it that aren't so great over here.
Rollen nog een ander idee?
Let's see. Oh, what's it? Did he switch it?
Oops. No, I don't think so.
Still the intern?
Ja, wel, het is daar
clockwise.
ergens dat ik hem wil liggen. Maar wel opzij genoeg. Ik zou graag hebben dat hem probeert een freeze te spelen. Want daar kan ik aan. Snap je?
It's trying a freeze. All right, we'll see.
Ja, 3. Ja.
Yep, that works too. I like.
Yeah, top 4 on the
I
side
like
away
top
from the
four,
guards. Yeah.
Deep enough that there's no come around. Just press that.
This one's definitely
Pak,
curling
pak,
more than his previous
Ja, hij moet erin,
stones.
hè. Hij moet erin.
Yeah.
Hij moet
They're
erin.
light though.
I agree with you, Pim. I think this.
This one's light. They need to get this one in, but I think it's going to die. And yep.
That, if anything, helps red, but I
Ah,
think it might have
3-4 was dan toch
overcurled.
niet genoeg precies.
Oh no,
Ah,
you
okay,
see, now
okay.
you can freeze to that yellow and be guarded, so
Ja.
that's why I liked playing the other way.
Put it somewhere on the outside force. Yep. Yep. But now I think that Jück has a freeze over on either of those two stones if they can get it over there. Obviously, that far
He
right
took
one
his
is
here, but he had a
ideal.
guard, so I think
And even if you're just
There,
fully half tucked, leaving in the jam possibility, you're going to have some things in your line of sight as yellow throwing, making you think twice.
freeze on the side. Yeah. Yeah, on the side one.
Wow. See if you can capitalize. Does it mean I can draw soon?
It does, hopefully.
Excellent.
Yep.
Calling for the sweep.
that's
It's easily around the
the plan.
guards. Just
Oh no, you're saying he should have played to the back one? I like this.
Whoa.
I like this. You got a guard, you got to use it. Oh, and then. Okay,
Okay, sorry,
that's
guys.
unfortunate because it does leave it out. Doesn't leave the best of jams.
yeah. And they don't need to go after this super
Close.
hard either.
Chance for 5. And I don't think there's much of a jam risk here.
Worst case, I think he nose hits it. It takes the yellow off in the back. They still score
Yeah,
3.
exactly.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Step up.
Straight for the line.
What?
Oh, that's panic sounding, but I think it looks okay, no?
Yeah,
Over curling.
That's going
But I think he's going to be okay. He might ship the back one out, but he's
yeah,
all right.
it does. And so that is 4.
4 yellow, and then this
So
one
Good
first.
click
break.
4.
Thank you.
Okay.
That one. And now we go.
You feel it?
That one. And that one. And voila. So, good end there from Grey Ducks to get back into it. Tied things up halfway
Yeah,
through.
you thought this game was over.
It's not.
It's a nail biter again.
Yep. Grey Ducks wanted to put their own big numbers up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they were feeling left out for sure. So,
Don saying great sweep. Yeah, Seppa did a really good job to hold that there. Kaskraker. I have no idea what that word means because it's not kas like cheese.
no, it's
so,
not 2 A's.
Yeah, so I don't know what that one means.
Winning the scoreboard bingo is still out there.
It is. We have 1, 2, 4, and 5. So, but the scoreboard bingo is 1 to 8
Okay, okay,
or 0 to 7.
okay.
We accept blanks in there as well.
Okay.
So the higher numbers are harder. The 8 obviously is the harder one.
Definitely. Okay,
We saw a match the other night though. There was a 7 on the board
okay.
and a 6. I think they had everything except for 4 and an 8.
Oh, okay.
They had a
All right.
0. They actually had a blank, and
They
then
had a 5 and they had a 6. Wow.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep. All right, so
C
they're
division,
gonna. Yes.
the big scores.
All right, so they're gonna take a little bit of a break. I don't know if do you want to come back on camera? Nah. We'll just
just
watch
hang
them
out?
take a break. We can
Yeah.
hang out, but you
Why
know,
do they need a break? Come on.
I
What's
think it's.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's take a look at what's going on
I was gonna
over
say, what
on.
are the Broomies doing?
Let's go see. Whoop, whoa. All right, we can see on the scoreboard
All right, we're sneaking a peek over here.
they are
6,
up 6-0 in the 5th end over Smerglokske.
and they're looking like they're buried.
Yep, so Lokska's playing a hit possibly. Let's see, can I control that camera and follow the stone down?
Oh, the lights.
Probably
Oh, the
not with the lights.
Oh, but maybe past the light. Let's see.
Nope.
Okay. Nope, that's wrong rock.
Well, I still think it's okay getting. I think
Putting
it
a
might
yellow
still
rock
be
out front?
biting in there. Well,
Yeah.
it took out the guard. It kind of rolled a
Yeah.
bit to the outside, so the
Yeah.
yellow is a bit exposed.
Yeah.
Or the red is
Oh, it
exposed.
definitely
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to. Let's see. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can get anything. Yeah, I just don't get good enough views on this. We can
Got
watch.
shot there.
There's Rob is somewhere behind there.
Yeah. Hi, Rob's feet.
He is coming up this side, so maybe we'll see him peek out from underneath
There
the
he is.
lights. There he is. As James goes down into the other end.
Oh, Pim says he sees the mascot duck somewhere.
Oh, it might be inside on the rail. This one trying to come around behind that
That's
yellow.
curling. Oh no!
Oh, just taps it.
Pull it in.
Gets in there.
That's something.
Let's make people not get sick.
All right, we're back.
And we're back.
Set over here. Okay. Oh, I need the.
Oh, yeah. So we do stones, and there we go. And we'll bring it up, and we'll click chapter. And so Seppa will be starting things off here in the fifth end, as we are all tied up at 6-6 with that big end from Gray Ducks. Score 4 and level this match out.
Dit over de hok is genoeg. Als je hem er krijgt, krijg je hem er.
Oh, skip sweeping.
Oh, that's 2.
Oh, but that
but-
really bit.
No.
He was trying to get it over,
Oh.
and unfortunately, it does not get there.
Right.
But see, I kind of like the skip sweeping for nothing. That's also funny.
It is very
That's
funny,
very
actually.
funny when it's like, you spent,
And you thought you were going to help.
yeah. Thank you for playing. Try again next time.
Time to hit the gym.
Okay, we're curling a lot. Yep, yep.
This one is going away from the
Yeah,
wall,
that-
is moving
that
a
caught
lot on that
something.
way. Oh, more skip sweeping, back-to-back stones, and is it going to be
How effective
fruitful?
is this one?
Oh, this one seems to be a little bit
Oh.
better. I think it's going to get over.
Is it? You're optimistic
Alright,
and
I
you're right.
am. There we go.
Good
See,
stuff.
hashtag John's not always wrong.
Just set up a centerline guard.
Yep.
We haven't seen many centerline guards, perfect centerline guards yet. So
No, they've really struggled to find the right line because it just
Oh,
really
had hij
overcurls.
overcurled.
Look, this one
Oh,
also.
oh, stop,
Ja.
stop. Hij overcurled. Het wordt een corner
Ja.
guard.
It's going to end
yeah,
up as a
that's
corner
been
guard.
A common theme, common thread.
Draw.
But I feel like it's consistent. You know that there's it maybe not ideal ice, but it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
been like the speed has been fairly consistent.
Yeah.
It's just okay, getting the curl right.
Yep. And getting out there enough. I mean. even
Although
this
I will
one
say
is-
now that side's starting
Well-
to curl a lot more, but I think it's the tighter you are to the center line, the more it moves.
Yeah, definitely.
And this one is going
is
to get
looking-
behind. Is it going to be too heavy? Just trying to bury it over. That's going to settle in
pop out the
right
other
above the
side.
tie line. I think that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Tom not sure what he wants to do here.
Toch nog een... Deze. 4.
Chris likes the freeze.
Yeah, you're definitely. I don't like a centerline guard at this point because your draw path is blocked on both
Stefan!
sides anyway.
Yeah.
I would have been tempted to maybe throw a tighter guard on the other side. Not a centerline guard, but a tighter guard to
Whoa.
behind the yellow there.
Yeah. This one is over curling and is
Yeah.
kind of light, so it's going to chip that in a little bit. And
Moeilijke kant.
difficult side. Yeah, it's they've got to figure it out. I mean, I think that maybe
5.
one criticism I would give is
Yes.
that okay, you're halfway through the match, you've got to start figuring these
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's over curling every time. Give yourself more ice or throw more positively. Do something different. It's not working. All right.
Wait only. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Now he's starting to scream for it. Is he coming out to help too? There he goes, more skip sweeping, and this one actually works too. Are they going to be able to get this one buried? I think first step is trying to get it to the house. It's going to end up
Good
just
call,
a
guys.
little bit light.
That's. Yeah.
So that's going to be a tricky one here. I don't think the draw is
Begin
really
meteen ook
there.
hierin liggen.
Don would want to try to draw between the corner guards. I mean, it's there. Why not? Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, actually. Don threw a stone in a match earlier this month that you couldn't, I mean, there was barely more than a stone between them and went through, but it was in the house, and they were
Oh.
actually playing the tap on one of them, and it just
and
unfortunately
he
went.
found the port, which he couldn't do twice in
Yeah,
a row. Or...
yeah. Give him 100 shots, and he's
no.
never doing it again. But this one, unfortunately, going a little bit heavy, is just going to go right through.
Nice opportunity here. I'd be tempted by the tap as well, but we'll see if they can
Yeah,
get
I
around there.
think that's why they're. My guess for James's thinking behind this is
Yeah.
okay. If it over curls, you've got a possibility for a tap.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going for the tap here.
There you
Yeah.
go. Good audible. So everybody knows what's happening out of the hand.
Whoa.
That one.
Oh, maybe we're not. Maybe we are not going for the tap here.
Yeah, that one didn't curl as much as the other ones, so maybe now maybe
I thought
they.
it was going to tap, and then it just really drifted out. Yeah.
It's just the weight difference, I guess.
Yeah.
And it had a little more weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There it is. There's the excuse.
Dat is hier weer een lastige situatie.
Everyone needs an excuse.
Oh, Tom calling for the timeouts.
Right.
Wanting to discuss this one. They don't really like the
Timeout.
situation they're in.
Is there a timeout?
No, there isn't.
But he thinks
He
there
called
is.
it his anyway. He's
Yeah,
used
the
to
team
it.
is like,
so-
okay, timeout it is.
Well, they're bringing their coach out, so I guess they officially
Oh.
have to call timeout.
Okay, and
Deze
they
is
can
weer
do
aan
that
het
in
mislopen.
B.
Yep, yep.
All right.
En ik denk die op kuisen of de die.
Make poor Danielle put her coat on
Maar
and
vanaf
run
dat
out
een
there on the
dier weg
ice.
Kun je hier eigenlijk overal aan, hè? Wel, zo, we gaan hier niet meer geraken. We gaan hier niet geraken, hè? Dat is.
It's going to be very difficult to get behind that red one. I don't think if you have the weight, you're going to have to get too close to that yellow in order to make it curl enough. But if it's too heavy,
Ja,
it'll
voilà,
just
is dat.
slide through the middle.
Ja.
This is where I think Jeroen would say, let's Don go between the guards over there on the left
Hier in het
side
midden.
and
En,
try to
niet
draw it
die
in.
die,
It's
die
there.
beste.
I mean, the curl
Maar
is
die
there.
blokkeert al.
But
Yes.
you have
Die
to be
beste.
right on the
That's
line.
right. Yeah.
Of heb jij nog een andere suggestie?
Huh.
Oeh,
Yeah, I don't envy this situation. I'm thinking, what would I do?
ja, ja, ja.
I mean,
I would almost think that you would want to draw
Ik zou die
that
voorstellen, ja.
color and
kunnen eraan.
come over there.
Ja.
That's the
Yeah.
easy one. Oh, wait.
definitely an option. Just you really
Ja, de hoogste,
have
ja.
to
Het
be
is dat ik wil doen.
precise.
Want die
Try- so
belemmert
for those of you who
eigenlijk
don't
die
see
weg.
it there,
Ja.
coming around over there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit off, but
Merci, hè, Daniel.
Doesn't like me this way.
Daniel, merci.
there you go.
Oh, it's also doubling up.
Well, the doubling up is normal,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, it's
Yeah.
just more. It's a little bit offset, and don't
Yeah.
worry about it. We'll figure it out. If you're going to shoot through the
Yeah.
gap, go for the hit and roll.
I actually
yeah,
like. Okay,
possibly.
I actually.
Yeah, this is what it looks like they're doing. They're going for this. They're going to try to open it up over there.
Yeah.
Step up.
Trying to go through the port and then.
That's also there too. I mean,
Blijven
another
opzij vegen.
great
You
run
open
back.
it up anyway. Okay, let's see what he gets here. Oh, that's really a nice. Well, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Definitely easier to come around there now for.
and
for
it's
them.
yeah. So not a bad result. I mean, you're trying to clean things up more,
Yeah.
but your stones are there,
Yeah.
so you could try the long run back too.
That's true.
Oh,
Still
why?
try the port. You can come around. I would definitely take that away. Yeah.
I like Pim's. Throw peel weight and let Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's about right, I think.
And no
But
idea.
this call, yeah,
One
you
more
gotta
here,
go this
one
way.
more
You
here.
have to come
Yep.
around the same side because if you don't, it's an out for yellow.
Chat, ignore that link to the latest viewers choice poll. That's a message that should have been scrubbed from the bot. That's like video from over 6 months ago,
Okay.
last
Whoa!
season.
Whoa! Whoa!
Although technically still the latest
Whoa!
viewers choice poll, but it was a very long time ago. This one is heavy. I'm going to try to
Missed
help this one out
opportunity.
the back. Yep. Taps on there,
Okay.
so keeps them both in the house, though, but
Yes, but-
not really where you want them, right?
No, there's definitely an out now for yellow. Let's hear what they're saying
Ja,
about
ik
that.
denk hè, eigenlijk voor mij op de lijn, denk ik. Op de lijn. Wat? Hè? Ja, denk ik. Ja, denkt u niet? Ik denk als die hier is, gaat die blijven hangen. Als die hier is, gaat die te rap vallen. Ik denk echt op de lijn gewoon. Denk
Yeah, fair conversation. So I think he's saying if I give a little more ice, it's going to ride on the outside of the line. It's finding that sweet spot. So
Yeah, if
then
he's-
inside it'll over curl.
Nope. He's changing his mind.
ik. Ja, Stefan.
It's Stefan's turn to throw.
Well, that's
He's
good.
not
that's
fun.
good to know for sure.
That's-
You want to make
that's
sure you get
also-
that right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're a little bit confused.
It's getting late. It's past their bedtime, right?
Yep. Old people need to be asleep. We're not usually curling this late. First and foremost, we are an entertainment program. Second is the curling.
That's right.
So, let's see. It's sitting on that line. There it goes. Once it starts to go, it moves a lot. So, oop, does he
That
have
is
the weight
okay.
on it?
Only
This
weight.
is looking beautiful.
Oh!
It's not heavy. It's beautiful. Oh.
It's in and just a
Oh, what
touch
great line.
hot.
That's so unfortunate that it came deep, but. And now another out for red.
Yeah, they could just throw the same one.
This is all right too, yeah?
Yes, I see talking tolerance. You definitely don't want to come deep on this.
Language, young lady. This is a family channel.
Did I say something?
No.
I'm like,
Uh,
oh my
there-
goodness, did I
you-
subconsciously
no,
swear?
no swearing. It's just you could totally. I mean, dirty 12-year-old minds.
Mine's good.
I'll explain
Oh
it off
God,
air.
I'm
no,
too
you're
innocent for
fine.
this talk.
I guess so. So forget I said anything.
Everyone who's watching
Whoa.
is gonna totally
yeah,
get
yeah.
it, and
Possibly. There's nothing I can't.
and Rob's gonna love watching this back
Yeah.
because it's an inside joke that I also never catch those
I
jokes.
I can't explain it
Good.
on this channel.
Then I'll force you into being inappropriate.
Yes, exactly.
This is my strategy.
Unintentionally inappropriate. Yeah, now see, Pim's gonna try to figure out what you said.
Don't
That
do it.
it-
Don't do it.
Yeah, you guys said it's getting slow, and then everyone's throwing it.
Dichtig.
All right, down to skip stones here in the fifth end. Tom up first. Lying second. Gonna try to get this in behind the red mess in the front.
Oh, even wachten als je kunt. We hebben nog veel vallen.
Just to wait as they can.
Only
Needs to
wait.
curl. Only for weight.
That's great line again.
Is it
Ja,
going to
kom aan,
curl
vegen,
over
vegen.
enough? Now they want it to
Hand,
finish.
hand, nog.
Now it's holding straight. What a picky little spot, isn't it?
That is, yeah, it really just kind of, I thought really once it started to die at
Moeilijk,
the
hè?
house, it would curl a lot more.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's
just,
definitely not fun
Come
to
over here
watch
and
though.
try
Like
to-
not fun to
try to
look at that
double
as a
that, yeah.
skip because there's if you ever get it out there, there's
it just
Not
doesn't
really.
go. Yeah,
jams,
there's,
jams galore. I think if you jam
Yep.
it onto that back yellow, yellow might end up shot, but it's not totally clear from this angle. So we'll see.
Hit and roll. Might be a double
Let
there.
me see from here.
Double. Okay.
Very hard to tell.
Yeah.
Very hard to tell.
Doubting it a bit, but yeah. All right. Saying there might be a double, so he's actually even hoping for that, I think.
Yep.
Definitely got the weight on the release.
Yep.
It's riding that center line. Sweeper's trying to hold it
Alright.
there. Now it starts to curl off.
This is looking pretty good.
And makes
Jammed
contact.
it.
Gets
Yeah,
it.
now we'll
Oh,
find
but
out.
it jams.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That was the risk, but I don't know who's shot at this point.
It's really
Let's
hard
hear
to
what
tell.
yellow says. Doesn't
really
really
hard to
change
tell.
what they do, I don't think.
Ah,
Well,
die heeft,
to be honest with you,
ja, maar die heeft gejamd, hè. Die heeft gejamd, hè. Als die
no, it
Sivas
doesn't change
anders
anything.
jumpt,
If you're yellow, you're...
zouden we niet hierin spelen?
If they're shot, I like this coming over to the right side.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, if they're shot, I like it too.
We krijgen die daar niet schoon achter, hè. Zou die hier spelen? Ja. Wacht, hè.
But honestly, if they're shot, wouldn't they want to just
Think
kind of
it-
put something in the middle? Top 8? And dare them to do something? Because there wouldn't be a draw
Zou eigenlijk
there.
wel tof zijn als die
I
shot
mean, you don't
komt
want to
te liggen
leave a
in het wit
double
of
because
zo.
a double's for a lot of points, right? So I
True,
think
true.
your call of going that way I like because
right.
you're not leaving any of that. That's the
Was dat
scary thing. If you
3:30
miss
er
this,
juist?
there is a
Ja,
juicy
in het wit
run.
achter die gele.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is an important shot.
Ja, echt aan de andere kant. Ik krijg die daar toch niet achter.
Definitely need another one in there.
Ja, wat was dat er juist?
I'm still trying to
50,
figure out where
50, yeah.
Pim saw the duck
Yeah.
mascot.
I'm so
Probably
excited.
possibly on the that table back there, but I don't see it.
Ja, Verlaan. Ja, Verlaan!
Oh, there it is. It is on the just above the
Oh,
cushions on the back there.
zo slecht.
Oh, Tom.
Sounds very unhappy about
Yeah,
this.
no, this is light.
Oh
Nice.
dear, that's not when you want to be light.
No, he knew it coming out of his hand too. It just didn't have it.
Now, I all day want to throw that juicy red run back on the yellow for 3 or 4. He sees
He's
it.
looking at it. Yeah, I would
It's so
too.
tempting. There's not much to lose. So, I mean, if it's shot, it's a potential steal of 1. But
long
the
run,
upside,
huh?
of course, is 3 or 4. So,
It's a long run to try that.
now what do you got to lose? Just 1.
Yeah, it gives you the hammer in the even
So
ends.
just draw for 2.
Low risk, high reward. Agreed.
Yeah.
Probably. Just draw for 2.
Oh, well, they must
Oh,
think
he's lying 1.
he must
okay,
think that he must think that they're shot. Yeah.
if he's lying 1. What do you think, Pim? Does it change your perspective if you're lying 1? And there is a little bit of risk, I guess.
really
but-
long, yeah. So I think we just
It
draw
doesn't
for
change
2.
it for me because you
Yeah.
can't give them more than 1. I would still
You
try it
can't- I think you're right. I agree.
Okay.
unless
It
it.
doesn't look that long from here
Draw,
either.
what, 3-9
No,
still?
it's just from the top of the house
Like
to
a-
the back. It's
Like a 7-footer, I guess.
yeah.
Speaking in not meters. Somebody's banging.
I think it's Danielle. Not sure why.
And this is where, oh, the weight looks heavy. Close, close, close,
Whoa.
close. Close, close, close. Oh, nail biter.
No, that one
Nope.
unfortunately.
And there you are, your head's in between 2 shots again.
Yep.
And then, so
So
are
it
we
was,
sure it was 1?
Yeah, they pointed at the red, so
1 red.
tap it, and then next, and
Just
then
trust that it's
and
up
then they click the grid. Yep, that'll turn it to that. Yep. So, yep, it's all
and
good.
back to
Well,
stone.
when we go to the next one, yeah,
Okay.
once they're ready to start, we'll
Alright.
flip that back.
Right, so this is so
All
everyone can
right,
see the score.
so
Huh.
Just one
Just a
for
tick
Jück
heavy
BCL.
today,
Yeah,
yeah?
that's
Just
just
a
a little
touch
bit
heavy
heavy.
today.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that end for just a score of 1.
Yep. We see that a lot with the staying good. They'll have 16 stones in play to score 1.
Yeah.
And so Julian starting things
Yep.
off here
Yep.
in end number 6 for Jeck BCL. They lead 7-6. They're going to want to try to steal here, try to take the lead, make their lead a little bit
Okay,
larger.
well,
Yeah, we're having a slight
yeah, let's see
overcurl
if we
here
can,
too.
let's keep it close to center then. Yeah, good,
Let that one die out.
good.
There's the duck. We can
Oh,
see-
there it is. Yeah.
I think everybody was
He's a
standing
How did I
in front
miss
of
that?
it. Yeah. I think
Vier.
people have been standing in
3
front
is
of it.
ook goed.
So what's the plan A here? Did he say 3 is ook goed?
Yeah,
Oh,
so they
goed.
want. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to be having all Dutch broadcasts very soon,
Oh,
but I
dear
don't think
goodness,
I don't
I'll
think
be
a Dutch
fired.
no,
That is
I don't think a
perfect.
Dutch person will want to listen will listen to me speak Dutch either, so
Als je
Um,
kunt wachten, wachten.
So
Yeah.
is plan A to go
Als je
in,
kunt
but
Yeah.
3 is
wachten.
okay.
plan A is to go in, yep.
Line's
see
looking
it.
really nice again, like really, really nice. Now you really want to get it in, really bury it. You're so
Come on,
close.
Stefan.
Skip
Okay, no,
sweeping
that's fine. That's
all
a good,
the
it's a good
way.
result.
Goed geveegd.
As frustrated as he is, it's biting the. I forgot to press my little rock button there.
That's okay.
Biting the center line, so can't touch that. Red can't touch
Die
that.
lijn was perfect.
Clean. Yep. Yes.
James wanting to come around the outside. This has got a lot of curl, and it's already started to go. This is going
Oof,
to
gone. Yep.
over curl a lot. It's also kind of on the lighter side. Look at it there. It's,
Oh, it's
it
turning
takes a
the other
second
way again.
turn.
Yep.
Oh, not much handle on it.
Oh
so
wow,
now
yeah,
it's
it is
started
coming
to
back. Double center
Oh,
line guard,
guys,
totally
guys.
intended. Okay.
Yep.
Handle. Yeah, magic.
handle. Yes,
Uh,
the magical S stone.
4.
Now Tom's turn to try. Let's get this around. Now it's all that stuff in the middle. It's first team behind it is going to have an advantage.
Indeed, that is going to be tough to follow.
Ja, mooi. Goed gezet.
Stefan indicating
Evelyn.
for T-line, so just wanting to look at the line on this one.
Ja, Verlaan. Dat is perfect. Only wait. Only wait. Come on, come on. Come on, hier in het rood.
looks
Come on,
really
Stefan.
nice.
Blijven vegen.
Everybody speaks in English when it gets intense.
Yeah,
Ja, perfecte steen. Ja,
that
super
is
steen.
fantastic.
Echt waar.
We are
What
gonna
a beauty.
Let's click the blue
Boom.
button for that one. Absolutely.
Definitely. All right.
Yeah, it's above the tee. Pretty much the only thing you can do is try to draw it on top of it and hope they
Yeah.
can do something with it later. But fantastic stone from Seppa there.
yep. Yes. Yeah, for line. Yes. Yes, for line.
Really
Go.
wants a line. This one is tight.
Oh, not able
Hard.
to follow. Just those softer handles.
Yeah, that was going to jam on it, tapped it through, and create even bigger mess in the front there. And I'm willing to bet
Nog eens.
Tom wants to go again. Yep. No
Well, you know the
beats.
spot.
Yeah.
You've just
Goed naar
thrown it.
buiten zetten, hè.
Well, no, it was Seppa who threw it. Now it's Chris. So, but
Okay.
they know, they know the line. They should know the
Yeah.
weights. Now it's just a matter of getting the execution.
Stefan.
Oh, yes.
Stefan.
Oops, Stefan taking his time with his watch.
Come on.
There's the Gatling
Oh, zit
gun.
erop, zit erop,
This
zit
one
erop.
is tight.
Oh, and that
It's-
one's a softer release too.
Yeah, it's a bit light, so this is just gonna
Ah, ik weet
tap
niet
in
goed
there.
welk.
Tight.
Plan B
Not a
ertussen,
good combo.
ertussen, ertussen.
Gonna go right in between and tap, tap, tap. Well,
All right. Well, I would be playing move some rocks around and open things up, but I guess
Do you want to
That's-
throw this?
Yellow has hammer, so maybe if you can get one in there, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
If you're red. All right, make it count.
That would need some serious weight for.
Yep.
This seems heavy,
Yeah.
It does.
but also
Yeah.
tight. So I
We'll
could
raise.
be looking for a raise, possibly.
Not that one.
No, it's just
Well-
gonna actually kind of split things up.
Okay, so yeah, now if you're yellow, time to see the house. Open some things up, I think.
Kijk uit.
Nope, that's not what they want to do.
2-5.
And honestly, you're already lying shot. Maybe
Yeah.
not the worst thing in the world.
De
Yeah,
fam.
yeah.
Hard.
If they can get this one over, then I think
Oh!
they'd be doing pretty good
Hard.
just to
Yeah.
play
Hard.
defensive.
Hard. Ah, het had niet gewacht.
Just don't want to
Tom.
give the other team any chances. Let's see.
Oh.
Nope, does not listen. Tim agrees with you. It's ultra defensive times. Blast the front open.
Yeah, I don't know if he was suggesting red should, but I mean red doesn't have.
You like
hammer.
this or do you like this one?
I mean, if red can get in there and be
This
buried
is
like
here
this, it's good
still.
for them. Guards help them if they can get in.
I think Tim was agreeing with
It's
you
just
for,
a little
for
slow
the
out
Ducks
here.
yellow,
yellow,
to get in
yeah.
there and,
Just
and
a touch
split things
slower.
open.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think you have to play
Yeah.
your team strengths, and I don't know if Chris is
and I mean,
really
if you
a
could make a great hit and roll there, then
Yeah.
that's great. But you're still leaving these freezes and come arounds.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Mine's good.
Don't waste
Whoa.
this. You got to make sure it's there.
Roman.
There it is.
Oh, see now,
That's-
now if you're yellow, it's not
Great
fun.
shot.
Yeah, that's
Great
a great
shot.
one. I think we clicked that
Yeah,
one too.
she-
That was a
Deserves that for sure.
really good stone there from Jennifer.
This is the thing. Now I think yellow is still shot, but that's all right. Kind of definitely
Ik zou dat
narrowing down
precies
the
zo.
scoring
Als
area
die
for-
Steiner een dunkje krijgt,
for
liggen ze
hammer.
shot. Zou die
Fake
precies hier
Christine.
liggen.
Hi, Christine.
Guard.
It is not Pim. It is Ashley with me tonight. It's my wife's picture, but it could be my son.
Oh, that's funny. You never know.
I never know.
Ja,
Trying to
laat
get
hij maar
this
botsen.
one
Ja, ja.
over.
Ja, ja, blijven vegen. Oh, oh, oh.
Little tap,
Ja, oké, perfect.
nudge wide.
Ja.
I mean, I feel. I know what the Grey Ducks are doing. It feels like they're being very conservative, figuring, okay, we've got this one. Maybe we can try to draw in something on the other side later, but it just doesn't curl.
No, and
And-
also you've left them the chance to do it on the other side later. So
Yeah, yeah. Oops, wrong one. Now, this one is just, it's outside that tram line. It's just not going to curl. It also feels a little bit on the heavy side as well.
and then you leave a hit and roll. I would be wanting to take this right through. Don't leave a rock to be used by yellow. Deep, deep, deep. They're not listening.
No. No, they never do.
Although, no, yeah, no, I don't like this. I don't like that spot.
Yeah,
Like,
because
it's-
now
it's
there's
half
something.
buried, but it's freeze tappy
Yeah,
inside freeze tap.
a little bit up weight on a draw, a little bit overweight on a draw, and you can tap and roll in
Yeah.
and get buried.
Exactly.
The Xavier and Martin rotation, yeah, where they put so little handle on it, it breaks
Zet
very
hem
late.
aan!
But
Zet hem
Yeah.
aan!
Trying for line on this one. It feels
Oh,
light.
what a
Yeah,
dickhead.
that's gonna jam. Oh, that's a swear jar.
Oh.
Right. Well,
It definitely makes drawing
Ja, ik
around
denk dat
that
ik te
side a
weinig
lot
ijs heb
harder.
genomen. Stefan, sorry.
Yeah. Tom's saying not enough ice there.
and just come right down to it again, and then the advantage shifts
Yeah.
yet
I
again.
mean, even here's okay, right? Forcing the one. Forcing the one's great. You were here.
Forcing to one is great here if you're.
I can come in a touch,
one.
right? Just to see. Yep. Do you see something else?
I like
the
a
only
steal
other
even
thing
better,
I see would
but-
be feeling that one to try to bump this on my last shot. Go for the force. Yeah.
Interesting call here, but yeah, I mean, force.
What's his other option?
His other option was a tap and roll in
Okay. Draw.
to try to get into
Yep,
shot.
We're
I
going for
love
the
that
force,
call.
yeah.
But this
Because
one,
we're sitting really well. If we can put another one in front of the tee line, we're great. And if I'm a touch heavy, we can try to
That's
tap,
right.
tap and roll off our own, yeah.
yeah. So he's looking for. They're playing to force one.
Maybe a touch wide. Okay.
Okay, that is definitely my son.
Well, we're a touch
No,
wide.
I think it's definitely your
Switch. Yep. Yep.
Or it could be my daughter.
Yep.
She could be on my wife's
Hard.
account, but I somehow doubt it. This one coming up a little
Okay.
bit.
I think
Nice.
mission accomplished, though.
Yep, blocks up that line, takes
Yeah,
away
good.
any kind of hit and roll for a second.
Ah, ik zie Nico wat anders. We kunnen daar een take-out op spelen. Hè?
All the words were
Zodanig dat-
spelled
ja,
correctly, so it makes me
Zodanig
think
dat
it's
we
my
daar
son.
liggen om het met volgende shot zo...
My
wel
daughter
te
is very good
tikken.
at speaking English,
Maar
but
dat is wel
she's
tricky, hè?
not always the best at
Get some,
writing it.
some
Yeah.
typos.
Yeah.
Top dan. Ja. Ja, ja, ja.
Yes, I agree with you, Tim. That is
Yeah.
actually such a good spot. It's usable for a top leader, and
Yeah, I think where they
some
originally
amazing
wanted to
things.
put it might have been a little bit too deep for that tap, but I
Yeah.
like this one.
I think yellow sees it and is going to try to
Phoenix.
guard it. Yeah, he
Ja,
doesn't see
content
it.
bij 1 is het plan. Wat? Hè? Ja.
Happy with one? If
Yeah.
Ja.
At this point,
What?
I agree.
Ja, voor 1 punt, ja.
It's just a shame that one
zie
red
niet
got
goed
taken
wat
out
er nog
earlier.
kan.
Otherwise, we could have had 16 stones for one.
Ja,
Yep, yep, that's
40.
true. Keeping it tight.
Ja, een beetje vegen, Stefan, jij ook.
Putting both of them in on there to sweep it. Just to make sure.
Ja, ja, komt. Nog, Stefan. Stefan eerst. Nog, het gat moet toe.
Mission accomplished.
Oké.
Really wants
Ja.
that one to curl over.
Beautiful
Last bit of screaming just to make sure.
Ow.
And yeah, that covers it up. However, there is a yellow onto red run back. You can use your pencil for this one, or your
Okay,
finger
okay.
if you like.
Is it working?
Should be.
This onto this.
Oh, you see something different then. I
What were
see.
you seeing?
I see. Here to here
Yeah,
to
I
there.
like that too. That's even safer.
Oops.
I like that too. Yep, I like it better. If the angles are right, I like it better.
And see, notice, chat, I've allowed Ashley to have control over the telestrator, while I would never let Pim have control over the telestrator. Because Pim would draw rude things on there.
Don't throw it away. Uh-oh, I think I missed a rock. No, I didn't. We're on that rock. Okay, we're
No, we're good.
good.
We're
Do you need
going
to change
just
We,
go
this
we
mic?
did
another
miss the
guard
I
conversation.
missed the mic,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not quite sure.
Got too excited with the drawing.
Yep.
Squirrel.
It's slower out here. Yep. Well, Yep. Well. Yep.
Oh, is that going to get through? No way this gets through. Oh, wow. It just clipped off the yellow and got over. He was trying to come through that port, and he
Oh.
was very, very close. Wow, that would have been a pretty something.
That would have been a double
I
shot
mean,
of the match.
I would have taken it.
You were the one making that remark earlier. I chose not to repeat. Well,
There we go. He's got my back.
I guess so. I mean, to be fair, if it was Pim in this seat, I'd be on your side too. So it's. Oh, we missed the shot. We missed the stone. Yeah, I don't think there's much they can really do. So it was sort of a half-hearted attempt to make things not worse.
So one yellow.
So that is one for yellow on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
We too.
And then we do that, and then we can go next, and then we can go that. There we go. All right. Really good end from Jeck to really kind of control that. Yeah, and Grey Ducks not opting to not open things up
Yes.
hurt them.
It did
It's
cost
like-
them in the end. He had no way in.
So no way for that second one, and just forced to kind of just defend the one. So Seppa will lead things off for the Grey Ducks here in the 7th. So we are all tied up 1-1.
And is there a time limit on this game, or
No.
they can play 8?
They can play 8. so
Good. All right. So
We're
that
going to get the full 8,
right.
unless Tom and Stefan fall asleep. It's well past their bedtime. And
Yeah,
I
we've
should
gone
know
with that. Yeah.
I'm an old man too.
Also
so
a senior. Yes. Curling is a bit mean, though. They call you a senior a little young, to be fair.
Well, most sports call you a senior at 50.
Yeah, I guess sports are hard
Yeah.
on. Definitely don't get any
Stefan.
discounts at that age.
Als je
No.
kunt. Ja, veeg maar. Hij is er toch in. Ja, ja, vegen, vegen, vegen. Hij
Just
moet
gonna bring this
recht
one
komen.
in.
Ja, nog, zo diep mogelijk. Ja.
As deep as possible. Gets it into the house. Let's see what they do.
Like in a corner guard here and go hard for your deuce.
Nope. They are playing
not
the
enough.
takeout.
They are indeed.
No, but
Yep.
Yes, John is a very old man. That is definitely one of my children and very likely my son.
Well,
This one is going to over curl though.
you're in
So if
there.
You're gonna hit. You gotta hit.
Yep.
And pretty light.
Tight and light. Not two things you want to be when you're trying to hit. So looking for a guard in front of this one. You know, and it was in regards to the playing the corner, putting up a corner guard. You kind of have to look at a team's strengths, and sometimes it's not easy to, even if you're able to put the corner guard there, being able to use it takes some skill.
Komt hem?
True. Then the harsh person in me says, then if you're gonna call the hit, you gotta hit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think even Tom will say that if
Oh, overkroot,
if you're
overkroot.
gonna or James will say that if you're gonna
Oké.
if you're being asked to throw a hit, you gotta
Big
throw
contact.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one just smidge over curling, but
Playing come around center lines. Oof.
yeah. You know, we see this a lot though in the Belgian league. It's just get to the pin
Race
first.
to the
Yeah,
middle,
race
yeah.
to the middle, and a lot of times it's a successful
It works,
strategy.
yeah.
So
Lines? Yep. Yeah, line.
I mean, obviously Rob at the Europeans next week will not be doing that, but
Okay, well-
very often
Yeah.
because they'll get punished severely.
Yeah.
But
You can
this
just stop
one,
it.
Oh, and you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they have the choice.
So
yeah, unfortunately, skips sometimes want to be helpful and say, "Oh, we'll just stop the stone from hitting," but you can't. You have to let it go so the other team can make a decision.
yeah.
And so, like they've opted to say,
Right, because they
"No."
can say, no, I actually like where it landed. Yeah.
Yep. So now they have the full cover guard. They can draw around. If this one's light, it's not an issue. Gives them a little bit more
No, fair
options to
ball.
play with. All right. Indicating this one might be about T-line. It's a bit wide, but that's the side that curls a lot. So this one is
komt
going
hem.
to start to come.
Ja,
See, look at that. It just starts to break.
Ja, maar inderdaad, come on.
Want this
Doe
one
hem
in the
plakken.
house.
Come on. Yes.
That's practically
Okay,
going
mooi.
sideways, and it gets right in over on the top of it. Let me see if
Heel,
Yeah.
we can get a good look at it.
heel.
Yep,
I
that one
like
you can
this
see
call. Open it up. Don't end up in the same situation. Hopefully, you can see some rocks move.
There's not really a way they could move all three out of there, so
No.
it's just
Two. Two
Two.
would be perfect.
Whoa. Yep.
Run it across the top of the
Whoa.
other one, but the weight on this is a little light for any such thing.
yeah,
so
that's just
Good.
gonna peel off the top one, and
yeah,
that's
that's fine.
that's job one. Is get rid of that one, and the rest would have been bonus. So
Yeah.
Good.
I'm seeing a score. A point was taken against Broomies.
oh, you
that
guys have
happened.
given up. They gave up one without you.
They gave
That's
up a point. I don't know how that happened, but
yeah. I'm sure you're going to have to reprimand them for that. They only scored 10. That's definitely
Yeah,
a crimp on
it's
your
just like-
average, yo.
yeah,
Waar komt
bringing
hem?
down the average for sure.
Wachten, wachten. Wachten, wachten. Ik heb een list op zijn neus. Ja, nu,
Furthest
kom
foot
maar,
on
kom
the
maar.
nose. Now trying to draw this over.
Hard.
This is looking
Tap,
nice.
tap, tap.
Oh,
I don't know
Ja,
how there was enough room
dat-
between those
dat nog
stones
harder gemogen.
to do that, but
Broomies are washed up.
they are.
Old
Just
news.
retire now. Get it. So another high weight stone here. Bit of a push. Is that one going to have enough chance to come over? Feels like it's just staying outside. Gets around the red
Good.
and
That's a
cleans
really
some things
nice
up.
shot.
Really good one. We can click that one too. That's always
Oh,
a nice.
I
Maybe
like it.
hoping I have a good angle of it. Maybe
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
editing will be fun. But gets rid of two of those yellows, and the shooter rolls off to the side is to not leave another center guard. So forcing Gray Ducks to get around, come around.
Zet me vooraan. Waar komt hem? Hand! Come on! Come
I
on!
love yelling. I like
Tom
it.
No, you
peeking the
wouldn't have
microphones, yeah. This one
I
gets
appreciate that.
around. Oh, that swings around nicely. It's
See?
like,
Yelling can be very effective. Oh, but not
fortunately,
quite.
it taps it out into
Ja,
the
is te
open
traag, hè.
and does not come into
Yeah.
the house. So,
Oh.
yeah, I think they're just going to try to use those for
Still
themselves.
gonna
Really,
have
really, yeah.
that. A hit and roll.
Yep.
I think so. That's one of the things he was looking at. Normal weight, so
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
That's going to catch the outside, but it's going to roll off out of play. But takes all the scoring stones out, so nothing left in the house but a couple of center guards for Jeck to use. Tom saying, let's get in there.
Pak iets meer uit. Een beetje sneller, Stefan.
Great.
Waar komt hem? Waar komt hem?
Getting a little light.
Yeah.
Some desperate sweeping
Yep.
here.
Oh, Skip coming out to sweep.
Ja, kim hem.
There we go.
Taken
Somebody got fired.
over. Yep, but that unfortunately is curling over a bit too much. Will it tap? No, it will not.
And now, for sure, if you're red,
Ah,
it's go
good.
time. Now,
Guessing he throws the come around.
Heel or a draw?
you're drawing
Let's
now.
draw.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Can't remove all those guards, so get there first. I mean, Kui might be able to, but
He's not playing here, so
no.
we don't have to worry about that.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes, hard.
This is also looking very light.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Is that gonna come around? It's gonna. No, that's gonna come up
And now that
short.
plays right into Yellow's hands. Another guard for them if they get in behind.
Must be that line. Everyone's been really light there, yeah?
People just aren't throwing the right weight. I don't know.
Also a possibility.
20? 20? Daar is iets aan het gebeuren met ijs, denk ik.
So they're gonna try to give maybe a little bit more weight on this one. It's definitely a race to the button here. Right now, it's in Grey Duck's advantage. Even if Jeck is able to score, right now it looks like they're only going to score one, giving Grey Duck's hammer down one into the last. This one's heavier. Too heavy.
Yep.
Maybe. James going to be able to get this out the back.
that?
No, it does actually stay in there.
Okay, so let's see.
Big numbers over on sheet A as well. 14-6. Not sure who was playing over there, but lots of fours
Lots
on the
of
board.
fours. That doesn't win anything in curling bingo.
No,
No.
Okay, draw.
no. Curling bingo
We
is
got
one
one,
of.
two, three.
No,
on that.
that's
Nope,
it.
it has to
No.
go
Has to
all the way
be
up to 8.
all of the numbers.
all
yeah.
the way up to 8. No, like full house scenario or
I mean, we could start playing.
Poker.
We could start playing poker. You know.
Yep.
Frank's saying that Tom did
Yep.
turn on some extra heating earlier in the evening, so
Whoa. Yep, yep. Whoa.
it's gonna get around. But is this gonna get
Good.
buried?
Whoa. Okay, yeah.
Jennifer,
to the freeze.
move.
To the freeze.
Move.
To the
we need to
freeze.
see.
Thank you.
Come on.
There we go.
All right, well,
It's
Zelda?
in shot. It's behind everything, but it is deep. A is Morocco versus the
Opportunities.
Luxembourg ladies.
Je moet daar tegen.
I did not see which
wel
color was which,
320.
so. But my gut instinct tells me that the Luxembourg ladies would have a bit of an advantage
based
over
on
Morocco.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tegen, hè. Kom on, Stefan.
Want Stefan to get in
Yeah,
there.
that's you gotta sweep
Even
that.
laan! Even laan!
Hard for line. Stefan, you have to sweep in front of the stone.
Uit, kom on, nog! Nog!
Trying to get this around. Oh, just the
Dikke
chip.
toch. Tom.
Any okay,
Oh.
that's too bad.
We're looking at here. Oh, yeah.
Draw for 2.
Just he was, I think, a little bit gun shy throwing that first one, just a little too strong,
Yes, yeah.
and this one coming up
Yeah.
just a little bit light.
Yeah. Very, very close. It's too bad.
So opportunity for 2 here.
And then where
Only-
he just threw it.
Yeah, only needing to be full
Full 8?
whites, full 8. Not even that, really. Just biting the 8's enough, I think.
Oh yeah, true.
Both those reds are, or both those yellows are outside the 8-foot, so
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
oh,
hard.
oh, 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 oh. This is curling.
it is. Is that chip gonna?
Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it.
Oh,
stay
but
on
it gets the chip,
Good.
and
Good
that's
communication.
enough.
Good communication there too. Not letting them. Sorry.
With
That's
style.
okay.
It's called with
Back it
style. Yeah.
Yeah, not letting them give up on that because he could see it was still there.
Yep. So
Sorry, I
that
keep
was.
twitching at the end of the end.
That's all right.
There we go.
Now we go to the next one.
Perfect.
So, Jück got what they needed. They got the 2. So taking two stone lead going into the final end. Getting some deja vu vibes from the Staying Good vs. Grey Ducks game with a stone like that. Yeah, they had. So what Pim's referencing is on Thursday night, the Grey Ducks had a few opportunities like that and leaving it short, trying to be too perfect and ending up being not good enough.
Yeah,
Okay, we're wide.
lots of
Clean.
opportunities too. Definitely.
So, indicating this one is wide and it's light. We're getting some skip sweeping.
It might actually make it to the center line. I mean, if it comes deep enough.
That is going to be over the hog.
Bite center, and it's pretty good.
All right.
All right.
All right, we'll take a long guard.
That works.
I think that might be the first center line guard to touch the center line.
On purpose, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we said we weren't going to be mean.
I was gonna
but
say, like you
still.
said, does that count as mean, or is that just honest?
I think
don't
it's
know.
just honest, you know. We're not calling anybody out.
Well
We're
done.
just kind of stating a fact.
Oh, somebody doesn't have mustache man.
Yeah. Jück, the German team does not have Dirk
Alles
to throw
ervoor
it.
is
Yes.
ook goed, hè?
And this
Alles
one,
ervoor
yeah.
is ook goed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really got to make
Can't
sure
be
you're on the
deep.
right page and say light is better than the miss is light and not heavy.
Okay, line's good. Okay. Yep.
Although if you're Jück and you're up by 2 without the
line's
hammer,
great.
would you consider throwing things away? Or would you only do that if you have hammer?
No,
Okay, whoa.
yeah, up 2, I'm still
Whoa.
playing.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's very possible to take 3 in these games.
A little overcurl, but you can't do
Still
anything
have to
with
go
that.
for
yeah?
it.
I don't know. That looks like it's something he could do something with.
Mhm.
I don't need it for anything
Ja,
heavy
nee,
at
draw,
this.
draw. Ja.
Yeah, just going to throw a draw.
Yeah.
Good for Seppa
Dus zo-
to
no,
ask if
no,
you're not
no,
sure.
no,
You see a
een
lot of
stevige
teams
draw.
try to
Voor een
guess
vijf.
Mhm.
instead of saying, hey, what was it?
Of een dikke 4.
A thick 4. A little bit heavy draw, but not too heavy.
Ja, houd hem recht. Ja, Chris!
hold it here. Swirling like
Come on,
crazy.
Chris.
This
Come on,
one is
come on, come on,
going a
come on.
lot more. If
And
it
you
gets
hold it.
around,
Oh,
that's
he's
good.
so
Now,
close. All
now
right.
let it off. Now let it off.
Oh,
Good sweeping. Oh, don't.
Oké.
Gonna over curl, but
dat
Hey,
curlde
you know
meer
what?
als ik
Better
vermoedde
there
dat hij
than
zou doen.
splitting.
yeah, tapping that red off the center
Yeah.
line and losing the stone altogether. So
Yeah.
Ah,
just a little bit of a tap on that yellow.
yep,
Risk is always
yep.
too much of a
line.
tap.
Yeah,
So you
line.
definitely don't want to come up late on this.
Yeah, line.
Gotta get there.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Curling.
We're down
quite a
doors.
bit.
Come on. Right down doors. Right down doors. Really nice. Really
nice.
nice.
That works
Good.
too. It's a good spot for it. Yeah, Tim liked that call as
Of
well,
nee.
going for that freeze.
Laat ons die een keer liggen. Langs
And
hier liggen
honestly,
zo.
I don't hate the miss like that.
En
The
zolang dat we hier
overcurl.
wat
No, it's
materiaal
okay.
hebben. En als
You're
die een
locked
klein
in.
tikje geeft, hè, kunnen we die subiet nog opruimen. Dus ik zou die zo leggen.
So here, I would come down with the
Vier.
inter and the clockwise turn, and tap back the second red and lie in front of it. Set up your next shot.
They want to kind of throw that same kind of.
I think you
Draw.
kind of risk just messing up your setup, but we'll see.
Er moet nog veel vallen. Als je kunt wachten. Je moet nog heel veel vallen. Heel wachten. Je moet echt wachten. Je moet wachten.
Telling him to
Nog
wait.
keiveel vallen.
Gotta wait. Needs to curl a
Oh
lot.
nee, wachten.
Just wait.
Okay.
Oké.
All right.
Still gonna have to deal with those reds at some point.
You can just see red lying
Same shot.
one.
One for sure, maybe two. It's hard to see from here.
This one's not an easy angle. It's where we missed the overheads.
Yeah. Tim agrees with me again.
About what though?
I think about the
Oh.
tap, if I'm not mistaken.
Whoa. Close.
Tapping on the
Yep.
on the left side,
Whoa.
on the reds. Just about everything, basically.
Just yeah.
No.
And that actually
Okay.
made it worse.
Good.
But does
Although now
unlock it.
it's hard to remove the reds over there.
Waiting for Tom to move out of the way. We can get a good look at this, but
Yeah, you can't. You still have to do the same. You have to nose
Zou we
it.
die niet wegspelen? Zou dat doen? Want
there we go.
we zijn
We
in
can
het huis
see what we're
bezig.
looking
Hè?
at.
We hebben 2 stenen. Ik denk dat we daar wel iets van kunnen maken.
Red is shot.
Take
Yellow
out.
seconds.
Yeah. And even this, okay, you open it up.
Yeah.
You
Looking
just
to
replace it.
Yep, step up.
Definitely playing
Yes.
chase.
and need to make sure this one curls over.
overcurl.
Doesn't
En
nose
weg
it
naar
though.
buiten.
Trying to get it a little bit over. That's
The trouble. Yeah, you know what? I almost just like guarding it.
Yeah.
Center line, little on the left of center, maybe even.
yeah. Don not agreeing with that the takeout, the
Yeah,
the
hit.
peel there. It's going why?
Yeah, no, it was not
Nose. Normal.
my first call
Yep.
either. I think ignoring those reds might come back to bite them. We'll see. Knows
That-
the yellow right now. Knows yes.
Yep.
But then they could come down and blast. Like, why not like
Whoa.
defend your territory and
Whoa.
steal your way out of here?
And ooh, I'm
Good.
Now they've just kind of loosened
No.
things up. No, that was not
That is
the.
not good. That is not good.
Nice.
A great setup, and now it's all open for the
Huh?
taking.
I know, but it did
If you're
good.
gray ducks, you're like, okay, I can see into the
good.
4 foot now, and I can remove this red rock, and I'm okay.
Yeah, they could potentially deal with those 2 reds
Zo,
later. They don't have
deze
to
wil ik
deal with them
spelen.
now.
Yeah,
naar hier
I mean, or
komen.
they could even just not deal with them, right? They can just
Yeah.
Wij
use the
liggen
4
second
foot.
shot.
Let me see if
2-7, 2-5. Twee-zeven.
that yellow is second shot. Get rid of that, and they're not looking too bad.
Ah, nee, nee, nee.
Feels outside. With that weight, it's just not going to curl.
What was the call here?
En chip.
They wanted to hit the other side.
Oh.
Oh, and it jammed. Oh,
Sure
now that's
does.
the worst mistake. Yeah, they wanted to hit it on the other side of the nose and
Yeah.
roll underneath themselves.
Now Christmas tree top 4. Let's go.
We're line 3.
I like.
Do we
putting
want to
it
peel
sort
the
of
guard? Or do we want to
What?
throw another one in? Here.
right there?
What's that?
That came up
Yeah,
deeper
center
than I
line,
wanted it to on the
top
screen.
8.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
so-
top 4 behind, like Christmas tree.
Or we
Yeah.
peel.
Let me see
So-
if I can try it again.
Let's peel.
Nope,
bit.
it doesn't like me.
Yeah, there's an
Yep.
an offset that sometimes
Okay.
gets all screwy. So
Anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. Christmas tree behind
Yep.
the yellow guard, top 4 is what I'm saying.
so
Go
they're
for
gonna
the steal here. Why
they're
not?
gonna peel this off. This
What are you
is
worried about?
I'm not sure I like this. Oh, wait, wrong one. We didn't want to see James standing there. We wanted to
Julian!
see Jennifer slide out.
Good stone. Stay on it, Julian. Stay on it. Yep.
Yep, make sure
Nice.
that rolls away, and all right then.
Okay, but you still opened it for. I mean, you can tell I'm very biased. I'd be going harder for the steal here. But
Yeah, it feels like they're
Good
playing a
rocks.
little conservative, and that could
Yeah.
hurt them. I mean,
yeah,
it's
you're giving them chances to get in there and freeze and use the 4 foot. It's open house now. No pressure, really. Less pressure. I mean, yes,
Yeah,
there are 3
well,
rocks,
and we're
but
leading by 2.
I think there's a
I don't
way to
want them
get
to draw
2
another one
out.
in
You
behind
can get
and
2 of
then
the reds
leading by
out,
2.
and start counting the ones at the back, maybe.
yeah, and also keep the shooter in. To be honest.
Yeah.
I think there's that possibility.
Oh, for sure. All right, this has a potential to be a shot of the match. Let's see. No pressure.
Sometimes it's good they can't
Simple.
tourist.
Kies. Ah.
Oh.
Oh, stop, stop, stop,
That's
stop.
not doing what they wanted.
No, that's over curling. That is going to flash. I would have come the other direction, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that would have been the only change. I like the call.
Yeah.
I just would have done the
Yeah.
out turn.
A straighter side. And
Ah, verdomme toch.
Oh, swear jar. But he was supposed to
Good
be
thing I
muted.
didn't have him on. Yeah.
Yeah. He was supposed to be muted, but he's not,
Yeah.
so now it's going to cost him 50
Yeah.
cents.
Yeah.
So that they
Oops, we
can't.
caught you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So is he saying top 4 on this, or is he guarding? I missed his call.
I did too. Anybody out there in chat hear it?
Here. Yeah.
We're not listening to the match anymore. We're
We
just
got distracted by swear words.
we got our own thing going on over here.
Preferably just over center on this side, yeah?
Center
Okay.
on this side.
So yeah, it looks like they're Christmas treeing it. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Ooh. Sweeper, thrower sweeping. That happens all the time
Sorry,
though,
guys.
so it's not as
bad.
that special. Little light. So now there's the
Yeah,
possibility.
line's nice, yeah.
Okay.
I think now there's the opportunity to draw in behind. If they can
als
somehow
die
get
twee
something
kan
tucked
wegdoen,
in,
hè.
but
En hij liest ergens.
They just need to draw now, I think.
Nee, maar ja.
Like,
All
take
right.
advantage of that
Nee,
and
nee, maar ja,
lock
wat
in
is
your
het
skipper's
alternatief?
deuce.
side note,
Je moet erop hopen. Ja.
James dropped his broom and nobody else dropped his broom.
I
Does
know.
nobody
They're
respect
not
tradition
playing.
anymore?
Yeah.
Ja.
Have some fun with this. All right, so like a hit and roll, or is he really trying to do a triple?
Dubbele.
Double.
Double. To me, the key is the roll.
Yeah.
Want to bury it or half bury it? Hope for your deuce. Let's see.
Ja. Ho! 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 Ho!
That's not
no.
the double. No,
That
and
is-
that's the game, I think, isn't it? I think there's any shot for two. Well, I guess it depends on what you can do with that rock.
Je moest die hebben, hè.
I just did a flash thing. I don't know what that is.
Oh, there's a scoring update, but there are no matches going on, so it's just going to
Just
show you a
kidding.
scoring update. It's like, surprise!
Right? We just have to make sure he doesn't have a shot for two. Right?
we were not paying attention to the other scores tonight, so
Nope.
because that's usually what happens. Like if the other teams are playing, then I can update the scores, and then we do the little
Ah,
scoring
I
thing, and it will
see.
show what's going on. But there
Nice.
are no matches going on.
Nope.
Guys, just,
Scoring
just
update
somewhere
is
here,
there's nothing
yeah?
to update.
Yep.
I'll try not to throw another guard. Just full 8 foot on that side. Yeah. Ooh, nice. There's some gunk there.
I almost would think about trying to just peel out that yellow that Tom just threw, and essentially making it impossible for them to score two in any way.
The only thing
Okay.
the only thing I'd say to counter that is that what happens if you jammed it on
Yep.
your reds and
Yeah,
the
that's
opposite thing
true.
happened.
That's
So if he can lie
true.
3, what's he gonna do?
Well-
There's really nothing.
That's true.
Up, him agreed with you, but I still think you have to pick it. You got to pick it perfectly with no jam, right? And is he gonna lie 3 or no? Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, he is lying 4. There's no shot, I don't think.
He's looking at, is there a way to... Yeah, he's looking at if he hits that yellow one really hard, it would run onto the red, and maybe they could get a...
7/8 of it maybe, and roll both. Yeah, it's
There's a possibility he's going to throw
I
this
think it
really
is there.
hard, and it's like, I mean,
That'll be the hardest earned deuce I've ever seen. But yeah, 7/8, 7/8 of the stone, hard, and it's there.
yeah, if he gets it, I'm really trying to have a good camera angle on this one. I will do my best.
Yeah, because we want to capture this moment if it happens.
Play the other handle with extra rotation to get some action after the hit. Yeah, that would also be a... Oops, let's actually watch Tom throw this.
Right.
I don't know there's enough weight on it.
No, it's definitely not the peel that I was expecting. But line matters. No, he's on the outside. Good
Oh,
effort. Good effort.
good effort there, but still
red.
one red.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
and that is handshakes.
Down to the end, yeah.
So we got...
That was an exciting game.
It was. That
At the
worked
beginning there, I
out.
thought, oh, we're just going to be done early because Jeck took it away at the beginning.
Yep.
But then it got really nail-bitey. It was fun.
Yeah, we had some opportunities for big shots. Unfortunately, didn't come through, but it was a nice game. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think a little back and forth, and each team kind of having the big hiccup, giving the 4 versus the 5
Yes.
and everything. But
Yes. Nice.
yeah.
Thanks, Tim.
All right, so we'll stand up and we'll say goodbye.
Okay.
Get
here we
onto
go.
the camera, and I will duck down a little bit. Tim, I will do that. I will let them know. We will jump back here into the booth. Just one moment. There we go. Hi.
right.
There we are.
Hello.
So interesting. Yeah, it was a pretty
Lots
good
of back and
matchup.
forth.
Yep.
Opportunities for both sides. Some missed, some made.
Yep. And these are the matches we like to see, where the level is about the same.
Yeah.
Their teams going back and forth, coming down to the last end, the last few stones. It was always going to be a difficult one for Tom on that last one, but hey,
Yes.
they Jeck really did well to control that end.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun to watch.
So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Ashley, thank you for helping out,
Thank
standing in
you.
for Pim. You were so much nicer than he is.
Bye, Pim. I have your job now. No.
Anytime. You are always welcome to come down.
No, that was fun. I learned a lot of new things. I get distracted easily, so sometimes I
It's like,
forget to press a button. But
That's
Yeah.
quite all right. I don't do that much better. So with that, I'm going to say thank you and goodbye. Don't forget to click the thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the stream. We do have another match tomorrow. I believe it's at 2:15 p.m. Central European time. It is going to be another League B matchup between I believe it's Jück against Wipe My Ass, but don't hold me to that.
Against who?
Wipe My Ass.
Wait, what?
Yep. What? Wait, what? Yep. We're allowed to say that because it's their team name.
Yep. Alrighty.
Who is the lady you never mentioned before? All right, that's Marcus.
That's your son.
That's my son for
We've
sure.
concluded
yes,
it's your son.
Yes. All
Yeah.
right. Yep. Because my wife is not jealous at all. So with that, we're really going to say goodbye. Thank you guys for joining us. Whether you chatted or not, just watched. That means a lot to us for being here.
Thank you
So
very much.
until tomorrow, bye-bye. You get to
Bye.
click the bye button.